Hey! Oh, that's right. I came from beyond. How's it going, everybody? Hope you're all having a great Friday. Good is not good enough for my people. I hope you're having a great Friday. Greetings and salutations, one man show. What's this? It's gonna be a cold night. It like temperature wise, or just the first night in a couple weeks that you don't have a human heater to cuddle up to. Hey, Courtney, how you doing? Good of you to hang out. Nice to see you. Did you do the thing? You can't be forgetting. Yeah, you have two things. You said you didn't even do your medicine, but you got shit to book. You gotta book it, girl. Gotta book it. Yeah, I'm out of cookies tonight though, so I'm gonna have to settle for chocolate rice cakes. These are good though. You get like punches of chocolate. Pardon me. Debating on late dinner. Not sure what to do about that. I just had dinner myself, actually. I had well, think about this. If you're gonna be up for a few hours, it doesn't hurt to have dinner or a late dinner, because that's what I did, because I'm up for a few hours. So I try to eat just before the show so I don't get hungry during the show. Or else I start eating cookies at like now. I'm like, I want cookies now because I'm hungry because I haven't eaten. So yeah, man, make yourself some dinner. Unless you're debating on what dinner should be, then I can't help you with that. Tim Stark, how you doing, brother? DB is the best anime. Is that Dragon Ball? Or is there another DB? DB is the best anime, so you like ooh, pardon me. So you like Dragon Ball better than Dragon Ball Z? Hmm. Like those fucking guys from that show. Damn it, got canceled. Fucking Netflix. The Dark Crystal show. That shit was good. That shit was good. Motherfucking Netflix just went and had to cancel that shit. Motherfuckers. I am having Alexa remind me. I'm doing my injection now. Good, good. Yeah, it's my pleasure. See, Courtney, this is why I worry about you when I haven't when I've been too busy to reach out, or when we haven't talked in a day or two. I know you're dropping the ball somewhere, and it concerns me. I want you to be okay, handle all your stuff, and be, I'm worried about you. I want you to be good. So I'm glad I could remind you there. Hey, Eldritch Lord Haster, how you doing, man? Thanks for hanging out. What's shaking, bacon? So check it out. I got some for y'all. I did this just before the stream went live because I was like, shit, I forgot to do that during the day. And actually, after, what I'm going to try to do tonight after the show is, wait, I've got all weekend. I don't necessarily need to rush it, but I will forget if I don't do it tonight. Is put up some new clips, because I've got a few things recorded. I just haven't like cleaned them up, audio balanced, etc. Speaking of audio balance, let's test this motherfucker out. That sounded good to me. That didn't, because usually for me, I got a little, it felt a little loud. I was like, it feels a little loud. Maybe it's just it's on my speaker, because generally when I play a thing, it's like louder for some reason. But yeah, that's good. That's good. I sounded like one man show. Did you have to reach for your volume, or was that solid, man? Hey, Terry Rose. Good to see you. That's a cool avatar, man. Where's that from? That looks familiar. It looks like a phoenix. It's like a military emblem. Where did I know that from? Looks cool, man. I know nothing about the Elden Ring. Elder Zoroaster. Whoops. kicking butt on Elden Ring. Nice. I need to get that damn game. I don't have time to play games right now, man. It's fucked up. I have made sure to dedicate time specifically to playing games because I have not been, and I need that to kind of balance, you know. And so I've been playing Banished mostly. Audio is better. Good. Missed a few bosses. Not this playthrough. Good. Yeah, get them all. Crush them beneath the heel of your mighty fist. Is it not how saying is in America? It's how we see in Russia. Rabbit slug ouchies. Hey, good to see you. Bienvenidos. Good evening, my friend. I could tell you, but you have to join. So is it a game? Hey, another monster? Wait, what's Cronus' other name? I only recognize Cronus as Kronos. I know he has other names, but I don't recognize them. So we're just, since we're getting started here, if y'all want to drop a like, share the stream out to places, let people know where you're at. Did I do that? Shit. I don't think I did. I did not do that. Okay. Fuck. Son of a bitch. Wait, did I? That's so... I thought I did. Fuck no, I did not. Damn. Damn. All right. Let me see. I'm going to do a little thing here. Plus I got autism and regrowing bones. There we go. Late night talk show. Boom, boom, shake the room. Say what? All right. Pyramid builders revealed. Creative brains, autism, and regrowing bones. All right. Okay. Now I tweeted it out because I forgot to do that earlier. But that's better. All right. Cool. Cool. Son of a bitch. That's my alt. Oh, okay. Oh, Rabbit Slug, you're Kronos. Got you. All right, cool. Cowboy Bebop is the best anime. Trigun is an acceptable answer. Dragon Ball is top 10, though. Trigun is not an acceptable answer for best anime. If someone says Trigun, I'll say, you need to watch more anime. It's good, but calm down with that. That was Florida. What? What was Florida? I do not follow. Let me see. See you in a bit. Gotta be an adult. Yep. Do what you got. You go do the thing. Go do what you gotta do, Courtney. We'll see you back in the chat when you're done. Was that someone humming the song to 2001? 2001 Space Odyssey? Not over here. Wait, was it? Did I hum? I don't know. If I was humming something, I didn't realize it. All right, I tweeted it earlier. Oh, thank you, Courtney. Good times after James died. Who? Can you what are you talking about, Cherry Rose? I'm not making sense of your messages right now, man. Can't we put the pieces together? Kid at hearts are a thing. Yes, we are. Good. Trigun rules. Yeah, Trigun does rule, but it's not a contender for one of the best. Cowboy Bebop, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, One Piece, and Attack on Titan are all contenders for top 5. The fifth one, I don't know. I don't know what the fifth one could be. But definitely, I mean, I wouldn't put Trigun up there. Dragon Ball Z might be a good fifth for the top 5 right there. Those are all in no particular order, by the way. They're just the order they occurred to me in my head. But then Florida broke a glass bowl. Is that a glass? That's not a glass bowl breaking. Never saw those shows. Really? What animes have you seen? Queen's Blade. Definitely one of the top 10. Stieg. Absolutely top 10 anime, Queen's Blade. Yeah, Adult Swim tended to get some of the more popular stuff. That was actually where I was introduced to a couple of these. But some of the other stuff you got to go outside of Adult Swim wouldn't have that stuff. Well, when Adult Swim was good though, Adult Swim used to be so good. It used to be so good. Dragon Ball is too mainstream for a nerd like me. Too mainstream, bro. It's it's so kung fu. It makes kung fu feel like housekeeping. Like you think Ip Man could whoop anyone's ass. Oh, except Goku. Nah, he can't fuck with Goku. But maybe if any human could fight Goku, it'd be Ip Man. But so I started doing because last year, just before I jump into like Instagram and memes and nonsense here real quick, and then the articles. Um, Before I went live, or for the last couple hours, I've been writing scripts. I thought, you know what, I'm gonna try. I did a little intro to anime thing last year, where I did a couple videos as an introduction to anime as a genre. The first one was kind of tropes of the genre and things like that. The second one was actual recommendations of what animes could get people started. So, a continuation of that, I made a list of animes I could talk about, and I wrote a couple scripts for an intro to that anime. So, if someone's like, "Oh, what's this anime about?" Excuse me. What's this anime about? You can go watch one of those videos and it says, well, this is what it's about. This is what we're dealing with. This is the genre it is. This is how long it is, etc., etc. So that's the goal there with those videos. So I hope they come out all right. But I got them written up. I need to make an intro and shit. I think I already have the intro done, but I got some fixing to do. I got a little stuff to do here. But oh shit, Mr. CCDV, I have not seen you in a while, man. What in the wide world of sports is going on here? You just missed the wide world of sports. We missed that kid shooting hoops. Wait, hey Phil, where's Phil at? Oh, hey Phil, what's shaking? Did I see you? Maybe. What's shaking, bro? How you doing, man? Mr. CCDV, it's great to see you, man. How have you been? I like that you corrected yourself. Okay, hold on. Let me pull some stuff up here. Start the fun. I don't have any April Fool's Day plans. I was seeing if I could get a little something together, but was not able to. Some people are hard to get a hold of, you know. But that's right. I forgot about that. Okay, let me see what I got saved here because I don't know how much I got. I was on Instagram very much today. The day started off very good though. I can't get into it here. It's a very good day. All right, yo. So this is a combination of cute and impressive. Okay, I'm gonna mute it because the audio is just this dude laughing. But let's start off with some cute shit. Check this. Look, this is dedication and a level of collaboration I never thought I'd see. What the fuck? This chicken is totally cool with this puppy just climbing up here to clean this shit off. See what I mean about the laughing? So yeah, look at this shit. This chicken just lets this dog stand on it so he can get the food. How did this happen? I want to see events leading up to this because this, you don't think this would, but how did we get to this point? That's out of control, man. I don't understand. Okay, all right, hold on. Wait, this is some dope shit. Oh, wait, hold on. What do I want to go with first? Let's go with positivity. A little Something good. Rivers never go in reverse. So try to live like a river. Forget your past and focus on your future. Always be positive. I know people that could learn this lesson, but there's no reason to suffer for it. When you have like a picture on Instagram to remind you. It is really nice art though. I love it. It's really pretty. Well done. Good perspective. Good atmosphere. Foreground, middle ground, background. Love it. All right, check this shit out though.
He's quick.
You know, hauling ass.
Oh, he's wicked.
That kid laughing. I love it.
Oh, I race him, Joe. I race him.
Race him.
This was about all.
Dude,
He's quick.
that's nuts. I love it. Yeah, he's hauling ass.
He's blowing.
So damn cute.
Oh, I race him, Joe. I race him.
All right, if y'all.
Oh, this was about all.
Oh my god. If y'all could drop me a like, I got some people rolling in here, dropping in. If you could drop a like, let people know where you're at. Chill, hang out. Whatever stress you had this week, relax. You're here now. Kick back, hang out. Let people know where you're chilling. But there you are. So what's up, Supreme Heretic? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. I like the banjo music. Yeah, right? The banjo music was nice, but I don't know how. I forgot that it was there, actually. The dude's laughing kind of drowned it out at first. These chickens are dragging my style. Oh, wait, let me back up a little bit. I had to leave for a bit. So, welcome back, Dwayne. Oh, great. Now I'm thinking of Adult Swim cartoons. Well, that's not a bad thing. Adult Swim had a good lineup. Wiggy Wiggy Wild Wild West. It's April 2nd where I am. Well, not here. Not for another 36 minutes. I've been family caregiving. Takes a lot of my time. Good to see you too, bro. All right, man. Well, I hope everyone's okay and everything's going well over there. Sorry that your time's a little kept swept up, but I'm happy to see you, and I'm glad you're doing all right. Metalocalypse was good. Yeah, Metalocalypse was awesome. You mean we're supposed to use these grandpa instruments? Forget your past, kill it if you have to. Well, that's a little extreme. I know what you're referencing, but let's not get into that shit. Steve Martin plays the banjo. Really? Well, that's actually not surprising. Steve Martin's pretty multi-talented. Let me drop a... Where's the... Another monster, same here in Iowa. Fedorable, a horrible. It's here to remind everyone to drop a like and shit. I'm just going to leave that there. That's an interesting unicycle. You haven't seen those? Bro, you haven't seen those. Those things are sick. Are you kidding me? They're so cool. I don't think there are moose in England. You know what? There's not supposed to be hyenas in England either, but there were some. Fun fact, everybody. Did you know that, well, I mean, probably the legend of the werewolf came preceded. I don't know if it came before or after the events that I'm about to describe, but back in the day, kings and merchants and rich people, aristocrats, they'd ship in these exotic animals from Africa. So they'd ship in exotic animals, and then when they were bored of them, they would just let them loose in the countryside, like hyenas. So motherfuckers would keep hyenas like pets, like Mexicans keep tigers, you know. Like Mexican cartels keep tigers. So they would just keep hyenas as pets. And then when they were bored, they would let them free. And then, so what would happen, imagine being a peasant, imagine being a person, you're just walking around living your life, and from the darkness of the forest, you hear a person laughing, because that's how hyenas sound. With their laughing. What the fuck is that? There's someone laughing out there. And then a big fucking wolf dog thing comes out and attacks you or the person you're with or whatever the hell happens, and you don't know what it is. You get an expert in hunting werewolves to come out and kill this thing. You're like, I heard a person laughing, and then a giant wolf-looking thing attacked me. So then that motherfucker kills the thing, and he goes, yeah, this is not a wolf. This is clearly a werewolf. It was a hyena. Because hyenas are big. Hyenas are big. So they thought it was a werewolf. They thought it was because they laugh like people. So they laugh like people do. So they thought, I mean, they don't laugh. It's their fucking whatever sound they make. But so people thought those were werewolves. Fucking crazy, right? Anyway, that shit, I can't believe it. That's nuts. I can't believe people would just do that. Yeah, I'm tired of this thing. Get it out of here. You don't even sell it. You don't even try to sell it to another rich guy. It's your problem. I hope he hits a moose. That's an interesting, Meese or mooses? What's moose? I think moose is already plural, right? How many moose are there? Let me look it up. Is moose already plural? The plural of moose is not meese, it's just moose. Yep. It even explicitly says it's not meese. Let me see. So, can't stop me here. Hope you're doing better. Great to see you soon. I think moose is plural for moose. Yeah, that's right. Stieg, good to see Stieg. It's always good to see Stieg. Yeah, Drew. Actually, wait. Let me see if. Let me see if I can Google your thing. Damn it. No. It's not GoFundMe. It's Give Send Go. Give Send Go. No. Shit. Yes. No. Damn it. Wait, did I still end up going to the? Yeah, I did find it. Sweet. Okay, hold on, Drew. Let me plug this up for you here. All right, there we go. And then I'm going to, I should have just typed it in the other window because now it's going to take a second to pop up over here. Oh, that was fast. Never mind. Pin message. All right, y'all. I just pinned that shit real quick. If you're able to help Drew, I know not all of us are, but if you are able to help Drew, please do. Right now, my freelance gig is kind of on hiatus, and so I'm looking for new stuff, but I at least want to promote it out there for anyone who can help Drew right now. He's got a lot of financial things to deal with, and also the man is trying to come in and take his shit. But fuck the man. Oh wait, you know what? I have a clip. For this shit. It's not cleaned up, but I got it. Where you at, motherfucker? You too. Oh, it's under raw because I haven't done it yet. Okay. This is what we're doing here. Let's help Drew. Wait, what's this? I would like to stomp some bits of my past flat. Yeah, I know that feeling. All right, Supreme Heretic. Drew, my friend, check this out. This is what we need to help Drew do. See, you look at these guys. See, this is Drew. He says no. And he says, you know what? I'm a motherfucking American. Bah! So go help Drew drop kick a motherfucker on Give Send Go. Kai, Was that the bassist you were imitating? I don't know. I don't know what I was doing. I just do things. I don't know how long it'll be until I am. Yeah. It's not going to be quick. One day at a time, man. Mm. Werewolf? Their wolf. Always forward, never back. You got this, Drew. Yeah, we believe in you, and you got a lot of people that, like I was saying the other night, how a lot of us have found family here on YouTube because we find people in real life that make you feel one way or the other, but here everyone is very supportive and helpful, and yeah, I could use some of your perspective. Oh yeah, Stig's got fucking great perspective. He's a good person to talk to, Drew. I was a bass player once. I could play XYZ. Now I can barely play my warm-up scales. YYZ. I don't know what YYZ is. The orc's perspective could help. I never played a bass guitar. Thank you for the correction. It's the pinned tweet on my Twitter, Kai. Oh yeah, I got it. That's where I found it. Because I Googled it, and then I ended up on your Twitter. I said, oh man, and oh wait, and clicked the thing, and there it was. So it was perfect. Thank you. There it is, folks. Should be pinned. Yeah, it's pinned at the top. So, hey, Aiken. Bienvenidos. Good to see you. Ooh, pardon me. Why is the government being a pain? Because when you don't, which reminds me, I need to do this. All of us maybe. But if you don't leave a written statement of where you want your stuff to go, the government says, well, I guess I'll just take it all. That's why. That's what's going on. If I'm interpreting correctly. Oh, sweet. Good, man. Good. Let me know if you want to play again. I'll drop that shit. While you're at it, sub to Drew. Thank you, Another Monster, for linking Drew's channel. I do have some wonderful breaking news. Oh, wunderbar! Let's hear it, bro. Let me skip ahead. Oh wait, all right. I don't have to. Cool. It has been 6 months for me since I lost my sibling, and I'm barely back to tolerable. Oh man. So these last 3 months, I've been keeping in company through that. Well, I'm really sorry about that one-man show. I didn't know you were going through that, dude. Or if I did I know you said you've lost people. I didn't know how recent it was. That's very recent. And Drew, you're handling things a lot better than I did losing people. A lot better. What do you need to be monetized? Yeah, Drew, what do you need to be monetized? Watch hours, subscribers, where you at? Because you're probably a lot closer than me. We can help you out before we can help me out. I'll be dead. I won't care. Well, you won't care. But Catherine's going to miss you. And if you want to leave her something special, like a sentimental thing, then there's that at least. Yeah, you need a will. I need a good lawyer. Oh, you need a good lawyer, Rabbit? Or is that supposed to be a you? Hello, the lovely Sherry. Bienvenidos al show, señorita. That relates to my breaking news. I have been approved and accepted into the YouTube Partner Program. Fuck yeah, man. Yes. Oh, I don't have any exciting cheering things. Hold on. Let me upload one. Where's this shit at? There we go. All right, folks. Let's all celebrate Drew being monetized. Any second now. Any second. Congratulations, Drew. That's fucking awesome, dude. I'm glad. I'm stoked. When is your celebration stream? When is that shit? popping off, so we can all be there. And so some of us can go to other streams and super chat them, let them know to send people your way and stuff. I don't know, any, as far as wide as we can throw that net, then let's do that. Congratulations, though, man. That's fucking awesome. Let me see. Bring on Drew if he wants. Oh yeah, if Drew wants to come on. He was on last week. Dude, that was such a bad night for me to bring Drew on. I was so emotional because I was drinking. And I was drinking because I was like, it's post St. Patty's Day. I want to clear this out, get it out of my freezer so we can put, food in there. And then, yeah, and then I got all shaken up. Tomorrow will be 18 years since I lost my dad. Oh man, I'm sorry about that, Sherry. It's okay. Tolerable lets me be around people without acting out some of my issues. Ooh, that one felt good. Condolences. Virtual hug. Yeah, I lost my dad a couple years ago, but we weren't close. Oddly, it's been about 18 years since my father passed. Hardly ever think about it. Don't want to think about it. Awesome, congratulations. Is that flour? No, it's probably water. You mean with the cheering when they're throwing shit around? I think it's water. Seems like water. It's always a pleasure. Haven't even broken the news on Twitter. Dude, am I the first? Yo, everybody. Supreme Heretic has blessed us with being the first ones to know the good news. Congratulations, man. My daddy gave me a name, then he walked away. Oh, mine walked away after a few years later. Well, I mean, not quite a few. More than a few. Like 16, 15. I was 15, 16. I don't remember exactly how old I was. Sherry, yeah. Sherry's an absolute sweetheart. She is lovely. Her name is fitting because lovely isn't just a beauty thing. It's an experience. And Sherry absolutely is lovely. It's good to give. I hope everyone can give to our YouTube friends. Mm-hmm. My grandparents were important to me. No more. This is the first place anyone knows, Kai. They sent me the email an hour ago. Dude, that is badass. That's awesome. That's so good. That's freaking exciting. Sherry's one of my favorite people, says Phil. Phil, you have a lot of favorite people. Check out the lovely Sherry. Sherry, do you have a channel? Do you do the things on the YouTubes? Oh, like 250 subscribers. You've got a few videos. Yes, you do. And I'm not subscribed. That's different now. You should be at 250, or was I number 249? Yeah, I was 250. All right. Thank you, Phil. Baby Outlaw, I'm with Jess and Jeffy. Jess and Jeffy. I'm with Jeff and Jesse right now. Jeff and Jesse. God, son of a bitch. Jeff and Jesse. Motherfuckers, it's good to see you. I mean, I'm imagining seeing you because you're right here. But enjoy WrestleMania, y'all. Have fun with Baby Outlaw. Baby Outlaw, I saw you in the picture that Jesse posted. But yeah, dude, y'all have fun in Texas. And thanks for hanging out and tuning in. Hanging out in their Airbnb with them. Oh, sweet. At least moving forward, I will be able to earn a possible. And dude, fuck yeah, man. Good. Well, you've got some avenues there. You've got some. And you know what? If you want to build up extra stuff on the side, talk to me. I'll see if we can build something up for you. All right? Because I'm working on building some stuff up for myself, finding people and working stuff out. I'm gonna be working with a vegan soon. She's a wonderful person, but she's a vegan. I would like Sherry to make another video at least. Well, Sherry's got a big move coming. Let's let Sherry do her thing. I learned how to work on cars at my dad's knee. I know lots of folks didn't have good relations with their dads. I did, and I've been missing him for 22 years. You're lucky, Mr. CCTV. Rabbit Slug, ouchies. My parents were my refuge. Their daughter was my mother. My dad was okay, but he traveled a lot. M. For mature. Where are the pictures posted? Instagram. Yeah, Instagram. Well, was it multiple? I remember one. I wasn't on Instagram. Instagram. I was doing Instagram. Let me hop back to that in a second. Yeah, I think I would make an amazing content creator. Also, think she made another vid. Oh, sweet. Oh, Sherry, I let my friend, my vegan friend that I'm talking about the same person. So my vegan friend that you read her book and I let her know that you found it helpful and we're thankful, and she was really happy to hear that. So I'm glad I was able to help the both of you and make you both very happy. That's a win-win-win. I'm a jerk, but not a total jerk. No one's a total jerk. Even you find yourself a total jerk, you'll catch that motherfucker slipping, petting a puppy or some shit. You will. And then you say, I see you. What? I wasn't petting no puppy. Fuck you. Oh, yeah. We was eating barbecue. See? Okay. That's one of those things that I want to do like a whole, one day I want to do a whole, it would be cool. It would be cool to do a whole road trip around through the south of the United States just to eat all the different kinds of barbecue, because they got all different barbecues everywhere, and all those motherfuckers swear that their barbecue is the best barbecue. I need to investigate. I love barbecue. Of course, I couldn't go on that trip with a vegan. She'd be like, do you have any vegan options? I just look at her like she's crazy. See, I had an relationship with my parents. I hadn't been very close to them. I am very close to my mom. I'm actually like the male version of my mom, but my dad, not so much. My dad didn't turn really dark until he realized I was smarter than he was. Good feeling though, isn't it, when you realize that? I remember I wanted to be chess champion of the world when I was little. I saw my dad showed me that Bobby Fischer movie, and I was like, I could do that. And so I was started focusing on chess, and my mom had bought us grid paper. And I was like, Mom, what's this grid paper for? She's like, oh, like for school. We don't use these. Well, I used them when I was in school. Well, we don't. So she said, well, you have it. And, okay. What I ended up using it for was I drew 8x8 squares, and each page was my fucking chess playbook. I made a chess playbook. And so I would line up the pieces. Okay, moves 1, 2, and 3. Here's where I'm going to move. Here's where they're going to move in response. I mapped out strategies, and then I would test them on my dad until I almost beat him. Oh, he never played chess with me again. I was 10. He was not going to lose to a 10-year-old. I have vegan friends too. It's not our fault. They can be nice people too. They can, and she's so sweet. It was good barbecue. Well, it's Texas. It better be good barbecue. If I go to Texas and get bad barbecue, I'd be like, yo, Texas, I heard you guys had good barbecue. What is this? I can get this in California. Ooh, they'd be so insulted. Boy, what the hell did you just say? You heard me. I make the best barbecue. See? Do you see what I mean? They all say this shit. Sherry hasn't even moved to Florida yet, and she's already claiming she makes the best barbecue. I never ate it. I was a chef. Oh, okay. Never cook barbecue. However, low and slow is the key. Yes, it is. Not really. Early in life, my parents were my gods. Could do no wrong and knew everything. I remember that feeling. That was a long time ago. That broke for me very early. The first time I thought to myself, in reference to my dad, I hate you, was I was little. I was very little because he was out of bounds. Bullshitters lament if I know my traveler. Yeah, world class bullshitters and mindless entertainment. I watched your video, Jesse, on Senior Smith. It's good. It was a good video. I love your format, the intro and all that shit. I always try to catch your videos. Actually, generally, for as many of you guys as possible, if I try to at least play the video all the way through. If I'm like, okay, cool, I've already seen this video in other channels, but you got to support your friends. But Jesse, I watched that video, and it's I'm not gonna. I don't. We've been talking Will Smith all week. I have to try your barbecue for sure. It probably tastes like vegetables. Our needs. Oh, one needs transportation to get around. Barbecue chef, y'all best start running, son. Well, I'd say let me pay my bill first. All right, I'll let you. All right, you go ahead and do that. My mama taught me to cook. Nice. Que bueno. Oh. Dad traveled for work. We only became friends in the last 1 to 15 years over collecting knives. 53. Oh, wow. Mine tried to patch things up on his deathbed, and I just felt pity for him. Follow lovely Sherry. Let me see. Chicken. I love chicken. I eat a lot of chicken. Texas rub and Casey sauce in California. Gonna knock your socks off. We're starting to get good barbecue out here in California because people are bringing smoke. They're starting to set up smokers. They're starting to do like real barbecue because of the complaint. People are like, y'all motherfuckers in California don't know barbecue. And there's this one place in Anaheim that the dude who started it did what I said and went on a tour through the South and picked up how to cook different kinds of barbecue. And that place runs out. And when they run out of barbecue for the day, they close. That's it. That's all you got. Because that's real barbecue. So they can only really make so much. Love to cook, learn about others, make my friends food. I make good food, and I don't like cooking. I like cooking when I'm with other people, like when me and others can share. Or else I'll make something I'm like, man, I fucking nailed it, but there's no one here to witness it. The lovely Sherry cook a little, more than enough to get by. I think I've heard of KC Rub. Make some killer dry ice. All right, I'm gonna get back to Instagram right now. I want to go on my backstory tonight. I think, yeah, that's fine, man. Right? You don't need to do that. Do I have to use my brain now? Not at all. You know what? Let's bring up some shit here. You don't want to use your brain? Check this out. Actually, you do need to use your brain a little bit. If this guy messages you, if you get a message from this person on Instagram, warning, it's a fake. Oh, I need that DS9 clip. Oh, it's a fake. The Romulan. All right, check it out. Hey, it's Michael Jackson. I'm messaging you from a private account. I'm not really dead. Can you cash app me $600 so I can come back to the United States and put out more music? Hee This motherfucker said hee. I can't believe this shit. This motherfucker. Oh my god. God, that was my mother on her deathbed. I never knew I could be so impressive. I don't think I followed. Oh, the no brain? 24-hour brisket is right. Yup, exactly. Oh, back to the United States from the ground? No, from the country he's hiding in. Because you know how people say that Michael Jackson and Tupac are like hanging out in Cuba or some shit? Apparently, apparently, he wants to come back. Yeah, he was a ghost. He was like a hologram. He's a hologram ghost. Oh, that's good. You don't have to rely on fast food. YouTube has great recipes also. Yeah, it's true. YouTube, you can learn to cook on YouTube. Oh, he was a hologram. Turned ghost or a ghost hologram. Or no, oh wait, no, he's been in a couple as both, huh? He's been a ghost and a hologram. Never mind. You're probably right. Pale Moonlight, great episode. Hell, oh my god, amazing episode. Amazing episode. I just read the title for tonight. Did I miss it? Not a thing. You haven't missed it. We're just starting, bro. We're not even, we're an hour. Oh, fuck. We're 45 minutes in. How does that happen so quickly? I qualify for the first 3. Pyramid, go Creative Brains, Autism, and Pyramid Builders. You built pyramids, did you? David Frank? Howdy, David Frank. You have not missed a thing. We're getting there. So we're just playing around and having fun right now while everyone trickles in, and then we'll start getting into the articles in a minute. Ah, yeah, amazing DS9 episode. Just released another song. You have heaps of money, MJ. Oh my god. Yes, please and thank you. Sherry, I would love your flan recipe. Oh my god, as a Latino, I mean, that's a must. You're not dying, right? This is rare for you? I don't know. Oh, wait. Yeah, let me see. Kite is that he too good. Oh my god. Damn. Yo, we do this shit. The hardest part of living with a writer is when you're just going about your business and they suddenly give you a pop quiz like, how do you say pancakes without saying pancakes? I read that and I was like, we don't. Oh shit, I've done that. So yeah, we do that. Most use swear words. The more we value things outside our control, the less control we have. This shit. Somebody once told me somebody once told me. The dog looks at him like, what the fuck? He looks back over here. And then this guy checks on him. He like sniffs around. Smacks the shit out of him, though. He Will Smiths this poor little puppy. Yeah, I know the song's fine, but I can't play much of it. Just gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool. Body won't. Oh my god, dude! What the fuck with this shit?
See my family. I don't even have time for nothing. I'm working every single day. I'm depressed. Shouldn't even be feeling that way.
Nah, you shouldn't.
She's straight. Has her dogs bring her groceries inside. What in the fuck? Is this dog version of Chris Will Smith? Shrek. This shit is funny. Dog straight up hustles over to the TV and turns it off. How do people have these crazy smart dogs that do this shit?
Chester, look at me. Chester, look at me.
He wants it. He's fucking trembling. Oh, okay. All right. I'm just gonna. Oh, wait. What's this one? No. Okay. This is just a cool thing, and then I'm gonna read after this. I think. Look at this shit. What the fuck? Now, what? So he gets in this motherfucker and rolls around like he's Farmer Batman. What the fuck is all this? And what's the is this just the ultimate all-terrain vehicle? That shit looks wicked. What in the fuck even is this thing? I want one. I don't even need it for anything. I overdid it with sugars. Glad you know what to avoid. I didn't see that confrontation. Oh, you didn't see it? Oh, you should. It's brief. It's like 5 seconds. Kai, do you have a slow or pressure cooker? Yes, I do. You can batch cook chili, pasta sauces, stews, pie, fillings, and curries. Yep. Yeah, true. It's you just put the meat and all the beans and shit, or whatever the fuck you want in there. There's one of my some peppers. You know what you should do is get any of your peppers and your greens, all that shit. Grind that shit up in a blender, and then put that in the pressure cooker with the meat. That's how you do it. There is one of my friends that recently asked his girlfriend if he could Will Smith her butt. I don't care about the award shows. Yeah, no, but the drama was fun. I mean, you've been here this week, haven't you? I'm sure you've seen it. You've seen some stuff. I have a deep love for Shrek. Oh, okay, dude. Yeah, Shrek is great. Shrek saved DreamWorks. I've been to their campus and they were like, "Yo, we built this shit thanks to Shrek." I need that for the field. Oh, okay. Yeah, so this is a farm tool of some sort. Is it for plowing your fields? Not plowing. Is that the word? Yeah. For digging the dirt up, right? Because that is a cool motherfucking thing, bro. This thing, it's the tumbler, right? You're a rock star. All right. Let's pretend you're Will and slap that like button. Aw, thank you, Sherry. And thanks for the reminder. Never saw Shrek movies all the way through. Never saw what? What rabbit slug? Oh my goodness. Speaking of Shrek, did you see they're making a new Puss in Boots movie? I don't care. But yeah, this is cute.
We're asking people to.
No, hold on. All right, this is I'm reading articles after this. Let me hop over and get a link. There it is. All right. Cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen. What are we reading first? Pyramid builders, unique brain connectivity, regrowing bones, autism. Yep, those are the ones. All right, cool. What do y'all want to cover first? I got some message. Yeah, what do you guys want to cover first? Autism, creative brains, regrowing bones, or the pyramids? Supposedly, the pyramid. Excuse me. Supposedly, we now know who built the pyramids, and we've got records and shit. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's find out. Let me see what's this here. Ah, my boy be sending me shit all the time. All right. In the ghetto. Let me just open up all these articles and then we'll go through them in whatever order you guys want. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kai, my cat Gambit, nice name, and I are watching together, and occasionally when you talk, he reaches his little paw out and touches the screen on my phone. Aw, that's so cute. Oh, I miss Zoe, my little kitty. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, man, that's sweet. Thanks for sharing that, Drew. That's awesome. I'm glad I have a voice your kitty likes. I'm really only interested in Puss in Boots because I got an orange tabby cat myself. Okay, I could see that then. Kind of feel like I have to see it to represent my cat. Like, bro, my cat's got some real representation here in Hollywood. Come on, I gotta support. I did like the Panda movies. Yeah, they were freaking great. Number 4. What was number 4 again? Let me look at number 4. What order did I read them in? The Pyramid Builders was the last one that I said. Okay, so that means Pyramid Builders, even though I think I named them in reverse order, so I'm very confused right now. Is your connection failing? It's pixelating. I don't see a thingy. I don't see a thing in the corner here. It says I got a bad connection. Should cover my junk first since I just got out of the shower. Someone throwing swords at your junk, Deej? Cat has a cool name. Yeah, my cat is named Nemo. Isn't nearly as cool sounding. Well, but it's appropriate for the color scheme. Before 1 minute ago, I thought there were no stupid questions. I have been proven wrong. There are definitely stupid questions. I used to say that, or I used to say that, and someone asks a stupid question. Then after that, when people say that, I always immediately ask a stupid question. Whenever someone goes, "There are no stupid questions," I said, "Oh, really? Let me give that one a shot." All right, y'all. Let's read about these pyramids. Supposedly, we've got the records of the pyramid builders. So let's see what, because we've talked about this kind of shit on here about Atlantis and Thoth, the Egyptians, the pyramids, ancient history, yada yada yada. So let's get into it. There we go. Discovering eyewitness accounts of a legendary construction project singular. How did Egypt build the pyramids? Now, this is brought to us by World Current Archaeology World. You know what? This is a poorly designed logo. What are you doing smashing a whole word into the A like this? The fuck is that about? Oh my god, terrible. Who got paid for that fucking logo? Anyway, as a designer, that shit pisses me off. How did Egypt build the pyramids? It is a question that has excited the imagination of scholars and visitors for millennia. Now, papyri documenting work on the Great Pyramid are revealing fresh. Wow, that sentence is that one's all over the place. Now, papyri documenting work on the Great Pyramid are revealing fresh insights into construction work. Pierre Tallet and Mark Lenner told Matthew Simmons how combining text and archaeology can expose the secrets of an extraordinary building project. All right, if these motherfuckers say this shit is a tomb, I'm gonna fucking, I don't know, I'm gonna kill Baby Seal or something. Is the sky blue? Is that a stupid question? Well, I don't know. For PJ Orville Nation last week or a few weeks ago, when he was a couple weeks ago, yeah, when he was he's still in Spain. But when the Sahara sands were blowing all up in Spain, the sky was red. Yay, Stargate. Is water wet? That way they could fit into a mug. All right, so we know it as the Great Pyramid. To the ancient Egyptians, it was the Akhet Khufu, or Horizon of Khufu, named after the 4th dynasty king who reigned from roughly 2633 BC to 2605 BC. By any measure, the pyramid that served as his tomb, was a staggering accomplishment. All right, I'm starting to not believe this article already. Its 4 sides were approximately 230 meters long. Okay, you're fluffing. You're trying to fill words, asshole. I'm sorry you're not a good writer and you need to say that shit. All right. Unlike some pyramids and the famous tombs crowding the Valley of the Kings, the interior of the Great Pyramid is not lavishly adorned with hieroglyphs. Instead, just a few graffiti naming work gangs were daubed in suitably discreet spots. Until recently, these sparse words provided the only contemporary contextual glimpse of construction operations. A decade ago, hoping to secure, I didn't actually know that. There's little little tags of a work cruise or whatever. A decade ago, hoping to secure an eyewitness account of work on the Great Pyramid would have seemed like archaeological wishful thinking of the highest order. But then in 2013, fragments of the earliest papyri documents ever found were recovered by an archaeological team led by Pierre Talit. I wonder if I'm saying that right. Professor of Egyptology at the University of Paris, Sorbonne? Sorbonne? It's French. Who cares? It speaks volumes about the scale of Khufu's grand design that these texts, which were compiled by individuals involved with construction operations, were not found within the pyramid or even at Giza. Instead, they were recovered more than 130 kilometers away in Egypt's eastern desert near the Red Sea shore. The papyri comprise logbooks and other bureaucratic records that detail the activities of teams engaged in Khufu's mortuary complex. Some of these accounts overlap in a remarkable fashion with the results of archaeological work led by this guy. Let's just move along. Red Sea harbors. This guy started searching the Red Sea coastline in 2001. He was seeking traces. Wow, in 2001. They found the shit in 2013. He was at it for a while. R.I.P. Baby Seal. You recently got into Stargate. It's a good show. Mummy will not be happy. Oh, you have French issues? No, I don't dislike the French. It's just the way they spell words is ridiculous. I enjoyed the movie, slowly making my way through the show. Okay. Yeah. So the way French spell words, they just have extra letters and they make it fancy for fun, not for function. And the way they do numbers, the way the French count their numbers, it feels very form over function. So I don't even bother trying. I don't care. It's French. I'm just gonna move along. Well, my weren't crying to his mommy. My real name is French. Oh, really? Interesting. Is it spelled ridiculously? That's how you know it's French. He was seeking traces of pharaonic harbors created to support maritime expeditions either east into Sinai or south towards Ethiopia and the land of Punt. An early success at Ain Sukna allowed the excavation of port facilities dating back to the reign of Khufu's son, but there was another site that also intrigued Pierre. Since 1823, a handful of explorers and visitors had noted the existence of rock-cut galleries in the desert and speculated about their purpose. As such, cavities could be used to shore boats. They were one of the signature features of the pharaonic harbors Pierre was seeking. Unfortunately, no one had recorded exactly where these galleries lay. Eventually, after combing clues in visitor accounts with a trawl of images on Google Earth, the galleries were relocated in 2008 at the place Wadi El Jarf. I don't know. The satellite photographs pointed to the existence of additional harbor infrastructure, with subsequent excavations confirming the discovery of major site. Yeah, see, I don't even know how to pronounce this. I'm not familiar with the phonetics of that language, so I can't guess at it. Oh, is this? So a view of the. So let's see what this is. This is a view of the rock cut galleries, as photographed using a kite. They used a kite. Oh, interesting. I never thought about that. Before drones, they used kites. Galleries G1 and G2 are visible to the left, while G4 and G6 can be seen center right. Massive limestone blocks were used to seal the galleries. This image below shows the entrance to storage galleries G1 and G2 after excavation. It was a pit between blocks associated with G1 that the papyri were found. Okay. So yeah, these are the blocks. How big are the people? Okay, so you can stand these. You're bigger. We're taller than these rocks. Maybe short people aren't, but most of us are. I don't think the mummy has a mummy. My real name is Philippe. Oh, okay. Yeah, Philippe. But most people, for some reason, can't pronounce that, so I cut my name in half. Oh. What's so hard about Philippe? It's wasn't it in like shit. I've heard that in movies before, so that's how I knew how to pronounce it. Cavities can mean multiple things. What's hard about saying Philippe? Some people are dumb. What's the water? Where's the water? Would the seas rising return the oceans to a previous state? Well, the thing is, if you remember recently, we were going through. I clipped it today. So, yo, what's up, Hugo? Philippe on these nuts. Where's okay? So, like we were talking about a couple weeks ago about the Great Flood, 11,500 years ago. Essentially, there's a corridor in Africa. If wait, so from your point of view, Africa is okay. Whatever. So Africa, like this. This is easier. This whole top section here, water came through the Gulf down through here, flooded out Mauritania and Atlantis, and changed the geography there because it's just a big ass mudslide. So just because there's no water there doesn't mean that the sea levels aren't the only thing that changed the coastline. I'm mostly derp. I have no clue. Yet some people have a hard time pronouncing it. Even the horse's name in Beauty and the Beast is Philippe. There we go. There, I knew I'd heard it somewhere. I thought like Beauty and the Beast was I thought it was the candelabra. Low spec Linux laptop. How you doing, man? Welcome back. All right, let me pull this back up. Just show a map. Okay. Oh yeah, fine. See, it's extra steps though. It's extra steps. Africa. Nope, not news. Images. Okay, y'all, look. So look, this part. So Atlantis was here, where my hand is pointing, and through here, it just flooded here and here, went and it cut through Africa, and so all this, if you where's a better image, top down image? It's not big enough, but if you look at the map, oh, it's just fucking whatever. Hold on, let me fix this. Yeah, so if you can look at it at a closer shot, it looks, you can see the streaks where you can see the mudslide covering that part of Africa. But let's get back to this, including these guys. We know now the location of 3 harbors on the Red Sea, says Pierre, is the earliest of them. From what we have seen so far, we think it was created in the reign of Sneferu, the king at the beginning of the 4th dynasty. At the time, he was probably constructing a pyramid of his own. This was an era when things were built on a grand scale, with 31 storage galleries created at Wadi el Harf or Jarf, whereas our 2 later harbors don't have more than 10. Even more important, the big jetty that was called Wharf probably makes it oldest artificial open sea harbor in the world. In total, this jetty is about 200 meters long from the east to west. Okay, it says they're just talking about the harbor now. All other Red Sea harbors would have been used for expeditions to Sinai, where the Egyptians could find large deposits of copper. This was something they needed for their building projects. When you are working on limestone, for example, you can use copper implements to cut stone. Bro, come on. Resources. Stop. I want to hear about the fucking scrolls. What are you telling me about this damn harbor? I don't give a shit about the harbor. It was a surprise. There we go. Fuck. Took him long enough. This motherfucker wrote all this shit. I don't care. It was a surprise to find papyri, says Pierre, which do not survive at all at Giza. We were lucky for 2 reasons. The first is that these records should not have stayed at the site. They were probably supposed to be taken to a central administration archive in the Memphis Giza area, where no documents from this era have survived. We were also lucky that the pit containing the papyri was disturbed at a later date. Really, they're lucky it was disturbed, which perhaps sounded paradoxical. Yeah, quite a bit. Oh, I see connection issues. I'm probably a little pixelated right now. Lucky sounds paradoxical, but it seems water could pool at the bottom of the pit, and all of the papyri that remained at its base were completely decayed. Oh, when we found them, it was only fragments that had been moved higher up when someone dug into the pit that were well preserved. Fuck, that's crazy. Papyri run over 30 rolls and are the archive of a 160 strong work gang known as the escort team of the Uraeus of Kufku. Is its prow. Okay. It seems that the last part of the name refers to a ship and that the men were essentially sailors. There are 2 different types of documents, with less than half of them comprising logbooks detailing the archives of some of these men. I am still working on the other records, but they are mostly accounting documents registering food, tools, and everything that was issued to the team. The materials are very informative. How it worked for marketing at the time. These forces reject the old idea that the slaves built the pyramids. Instead, the team was well fed and treated, etc. Specialists working for most of the year on pyramid-related projects. Not a group assembled to labor on it during the annual Nile flood when farmers didn't need to tend their fields. Okay. Two of the papyri is discovered G1. Yeah, so there's two of them right there. Damn, look at that shit. That one's fucked up right there. Below, with the counts papyri below. So that one's still, I thought that one looked like trash. One individual named in the papyri is Dedi, who was a scribe and most likely a member of the royal administration. Other documents aren't well preserved. Dedi seems to have overseen the entire escort team, which was split into 4 smaller sections or files. Felis. At least 3 documents also name an Inspector Mirror, who was probably the leader of one file consisting of about 40 people based on the amount of food being issued to them. This section is the only one they have detailed records for, but it was known that the Great File was also probably the most important. Let me skip ahead a little. For some of it, they were working on the Akhet Khufu, the Great Pyramid, and at another time they were apparently making a harbor on the Mediterranean coast in the Nile Delta, while the final recorded assignment seems to have been in Sinai, which makes sense given where the papyri were found. The log entries are as succinct as they are extraordinary. A number of them deal with journeys from limestone quarries, and in general, the papyri, the Great File or Phyle, seem to have managed about 3 round trips in 10 days. Here is an extract from the log of one such journey. Inspector casts off with the Phyle, and Tura loaded with stone, yada yada. Okay, interesting. Further reading. Yeah, so if you don't want to read the rest of this article and all his bullshit about the stuff we don't care about, then I'm going to link it. I'll update the description after the show. But yeah, so that's the pyramids. So now we've got creativity, regrowing bones, and autism. The autism thing is fascinating. We're learning more and more about that shit every day. Yo, what up, kids? Well, let me scroll up a little bit. Wait, how far back do I have to go? I see Courtney here. She wasn't here before. Cool, thanks, Kai. Yeah, no problem, Macon. I don't know what I did, but yeah, no problem. Hey, Captain Trek, good to see you. I missed those shows. How have you been? Hold on, let me see. Let me scroll ahead there. I didn't like the Mummy sequel or the muchly third movie. Yeah, the first one was definitely the best one, but I mean, as long as they had what's his name? The guy from the Mummy movies, from the good ones, not Tom Cruise. As long as he was in them, they were entertaining. They didn't have to be as good as the first one. In a bit of a fog, more so than I already am. The Fog was an interesting movie. It was. Is that the one where with the family in the haunted house? If I remember right. They discovered the site holds records in the building of the pyramids. I will be lurking. Rita has not been feeling well. Oh, okay. So I want to be close to her. All right, Dwayne, you go take care of Rita. Say hi for us. I hope she feels better. Oh, thanks, Phil. Phil, you've got a wrench? Oh, shit, you do. Let me see. Growing bones. There are lizard people. And I ain't got no lizard people articles, but I do have it's Sonic. So let's get into that one next. That's pretty cool. More about the pyramid building info. Yeah, right. It's very like boring logistical stuff, but it's cool to see that there's like records of it, of the work being done. Brendan Fraser, thank you very much. Jared Leto, he sucks. Bro, hold on, Hugo. Since you didn't see this one yesterday, I know you're gonna laugh at this one. Damn, crack that shit. All right. Speaking of Jared Leto and sucking, Where is this motherfucker at? How far back is it? Damn. I can't. I must have missed it. I did miss it. What's that motherfucking Darth Maul image? Ah, there it is. Check it out. Check it out, Hugo. Jared Leto, worst DC movie? Worst Marvel movie. All right. Let me see. I missed all the topics regrowing, but you only missed one topic. I mean, well, legit. No, you were here for it. The Egypt thing is the first one. The first hour we just have fun and fool around, and then we get into the stuff. Like the people for the bone loss osteoporosis, I will read it later when you post the link. Alrighty. As I misspelled dude's last name, it happens. Jared ruined the sequel to Blade Runner. Oh, what? Jared Leto's in the. I don't know. I was gonna watch that. I'm still gonna watch it, but fucking Jared Leto. Among other things. All right. Yeah. So you did like it. All right. Let's do. Okay, what's autism? Bones. There's bones. So yeah, we're gonna go with regrowing bones, and then creativity or creative brains, and then autism. So that's the plan, y'all. Check this shit. Now, this is the kind of shit you might see, you hear about on Star Trek. Star Trek, they're like, let's regrow your bones with a fucking sonic magic whistle thing. Sonic Advance. How high frequency sound waves could help regrow bones. The fuck? Dem bones is strong. Dem bones is a song. Oh, really? I didn't know that. But yeah, fun. Did you guys know that cats, you know how cats like sit there and purr? They're just purring, their whole body vibrates. What that does is it helps their bones stay strong while they're at rest. So they're at rest, not moving, not spending energy, but that purring, the vibration keeps their bones strong. So if we could do the same thing, I could be sitting here at my computer all day long just going fucking keeping my bones strong. But that's not reality. So let's check this shit out. Magnified image showing adult stem cells in the process of turning into bone cells after treatment with high-frequency sound waves. Green coloring shows the presence of collagen, which the cells produce as they become bone cells. Magnification 60x. Damn. So that's collagen turning into bone. Researchers have used sound waves to turn stem cells into bone cells, a tissue engineering advance that could one day help patients regrow bone lost to cancer or degenerative disease. The innovative stem cell treatment from researchers at RMIT University in Melbourne, Australia, offers a smart way forward for overcoming some of the field's biggest challenges. Through the precision power of high-frequency sound waves, tissue engineering is an emerging field that aims to rebuild bone and muscle by harnessing the human body's natural ability to heal itself. A key challenge in regrowing bone is the need for large amounts of bone cells that will thrive and flourish once implanted in the target area. A graphic illustration of the innovative treatment. Okay, well, that's more boring than the rest of it. To date, experimental processes to change adult stem cells into bone cells have used complicated and expensive equipment and have struggled with mass production, making widespread clinical application unrealistic. Additionally, a few clinical trials attempting to regrow bone have largely used stem cells extracted. Additionally, a few clinical trials attempting to regrow bone have largely used stem cells extracted from a patient's bone marrow, a highly painful procedure. Yeah. In a new study published in the journal Small, the RMIT research showed stem cells. Oh, the research team showed stem cells treated with high-frequency sound waves turned into bone cells quickly and efficiently. Importantly, the treatment was effective on multiple types of cells, including fat-derived stem cells, which are far less painful to extract from a patient. So magnified image showing adult stem cells in the process of turning into bone cells after treatment with high-frequency waves. Purple spots indicate the presence of bone marker. I can't even tell what's purple in there. She looks blue and green. Fast and simple. Co-lead researcher Dr. Amy Gelmy said the new approach was faster and simpler than other methods. The sound waves cut the treatment time usually required to get stem cells to begin to turn into bone cells by several days. This method also doesn't require any special bone-inducing drugs, and it's very easy to apply to the stem cells. Our study found this new approach has strong potential to be used for treating the stem cells before we either coat them onto an implant or inject them directly into the body for tissue engineering. The high-frequency sound waves used in the stem cell treatment were generated on a low-cost microchip device developed by RMIT. Co-lead researcher, distinguished professor Leslie Yao, you don't need to capitalize distinguished, Professor Leslie Yao and his team have spent over a decade researching the interaction of sound waves and frequencies above 10 megahertz with different materials. The sound wave generating device they developed can be used to precisely manipulate cells, fluids, and materials. We can use the sound waves to apply just the right amount of pressure to the right places to the stem cells to trigger the change process. Our device is cheap and simple to use, so it could easily be upscaled for treating large numbers of cells simultaneously, vital for effective tissue engineering. The next stage in the research is, that's the end here. The next stage in the research is investigating methods to upscale the platform, working towards the development of practical bioreactors to drive efficient stem cell differentiation. The multidisciplinary research across the RMIT Schools of Science and Engineering was supported by funding through Australian Research Council Discovery Project grants. So yeah, so that's one of the things we haven't really been able to regrow is bones. Once your bones are fucked, you're fucked. That's it. Muscle, you can like transplant muscle, but bone ain't shit we can do about bone. Apparently, we can do something though. Let me see. Let me scroll up a little bit here. Interesting. There are studies about cat purring healing bones. Really? Healing like human bones? Like if you've got a cat laying on your arm, it heals your. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. That's cool. I know it benefits their own skeletal structure. I didn't know it could benefit someone else. I could make some jokes here. We all love Jordan Catalano. That show came on a year after I went to overnight camp with Claire Danes. My friend and I saw the cover of TV Guide and recognized her. Oh, I didn't know the purr keeps cats' bones strong. Yep. Yes, Aussies do it again. Yeah, it's very cool. Turn your ears into china plates. Sounds like Star Trek at this point, right? It really does. It really does, because in Star Trek, they're like, oh, use the sonic thingy to fix the other thingy. I'm like, really? You take sonic showers? That doesn't sound refreshing. I want a real shower with water. Are they embedding a chip to create the high-frequency waves? Let's see what it says. High-frequency sound waves for the stem cell treatment are generated on this microchip. No, they don't have to implant the microchip. They generate them on the microchip and then implant them, if I understood that correctly. Damn, pardon me again. I didn't see blue and green. I saw purple. Oh, I saw blue and green. That is cool, Courtney. I would volunteer to be a researcher for this. Well, I'm going to link it up after when this is all done. So if you feel like they might be able to help you out and reach out, then go ahead. At least we can. Good luck, by the way. At least we can get our robotic hands, so we can be more Skywalker than the wannabe Skywalker Rey wishes she could be. Yeah, right. A bone knitter. That could be the next step. Yeah, I saw them at Coachella last year. Bone knitter. Oh, is that a band name? That doesn't sound like a band you'd see at Coachella, though. That sounds more like a metal band. We're the Bone Knitters, and then their album covers are just them like knitting with bones. They wear fucking crochet on stage. Like black crochet. You know how Angelus Draven had that picture with like the black net thing on his hand? The Bone Knitters, they just wear crocheted like black fucking clothes. Oh man. Oh. All right, hold on. Let me mm. Ooh. Okay. So now I guess the articles are going to move in a decidedly more cerebral, more brainy direction. So, what's this? Instead of fishnet or chainmail, they wear crochet. Black. It's got to be black crochet though. Maybe some red. Black and red crochet. Some dark gray, perhaps. Some dark blues. Purple's getting a little away from metal into goth. So probably not purple. But yeah, crocheted metal band. Does sound like knitting metal band. Instead of fishnet or chainmail. Yeah. All right. So where is the
And now for something completely different.
I want to get my water. All right. So let's look at this shit here. I like fishnets. Wear some crochet fishnets. Man, imagine a crocheting metal band just brings crocheting to like a new generation of youths. Like, dude, crocheting is so metal. Imagine the motherfuckers from Metalocalypse crocheting, playing their grandpa instruments. All right. So, all right, what's next, y'all? Creative brains or autism? Because they discovered some shit about autism and they discovered some shit about creative brains. What are y'all feeling like? It's totally meta. Is that a ute? Is that a ute? Yeah, a bunch of utes with the metal. Oh. Ooh. All right. Yo, I got some new people in here. If y'all could drop me a like, I'd really appreciate that. Let people know where you're hanging out. And if you want to learn a little something, or if anyone out there wants to learn a little something about autism and the creative brain, let's do that one first, since I'm not seeing any feelings one way or the other in the chat. Unique connectivity lets highly creative people's brains take road less traveled to their destination. Summary: the brains of highly creative people appear to work differently from those who are less creative in terms of connectivity, a new study reports. So our brains are actually connected differently. Cool. A new study led by UCLA health scientists shows highly creative people's brains appear to work differently from others with an atypical approach that makes distant connections more quickly by bypassing the hubs seen in non-creative brains. Huh. Okay. Let's see what this is all about. Exceptionally creative visual artists and scientists, called Big C creative types, volunteered to undergo functional MRI brain imaging, giving researchers in psychiatry, behavioral sciences, and psychology a look at how regions of the brain connected and interacted when called upon to perform tasks that put creative thinking to the test. Our results showed that highly creative people had unique brain connectivity that tended to stay off the beaten path, said Ariana Anderson, a professor and statistician at the Semel Institute for Neuroscience and Human Behavior at UCLA, the lead author of a new article in the journal Psychology of Aesthetics, Creativity, and the Arts. While non-creatives tended to follow the same routes across the brain, the highly creative people made their own roads. Although the concept of creativity has been studied for decades, little is known about its biological basis, and even less is understood about the brain mechanisms of exceptionally creative people, said senior author Robert Bilder, director of the Tenenbaum Center for the Biology of Creativity at the Semel Institute. This uniquely designed study included highly creative people representing two different domains of creativity, visual arts and the sciences, and used an IQ-matched comparison group to identify markers of creativity, not just intelligence. The researchers analyzed how connections were made between brain regions globally and locally. Exceptional creativity was associated with more random connectivity at the global scale, a pattern that is less efficient but would appear helpful in linking distant brain nodes to each other. The patterns in more logical, oh, sorry, the patterns in more local brain regions varied depending on whether people were performing tasks. Surprisingly, Big C creatives had more efficient local processing at rest, but less efficient local connectivity when performing a task demanding thinking outside the box. Let me go over that one again. Surprisingly, Big C creatives had more efficient local processing at rest, but less efficient local connectivity when performing a task demanding thinking outside the box. So thinking outside the box on a larger scale, so on a smaller scale, is not as efficient, apparently. Using airline route maps for comparison, the researcher said the Big C creative's brain activity is akin to skipping flights to connecting hubs to get to a small city. Oh, in terms of brain connectivity, while everyone else is stuck in a 3-hour layover at a major airport, the highly creative takes private planes directly to a distant location or to a distant destination, Anderson said. This more random connectivity may be less efficient much of the time, but the architecture enables brain activity to take a road less traveled and make novel connections. Builder, let me see. Our results showed that highly creative people had unique brain connectivity that tended to stay off the beaten path. Builder, who has more than 30 years' experience researching brain behavior relations, said the fact that Big C people had more efficient local brain connectivity, but only under certain conditions, may relate to their expertise. Consistent with some of our prior findings, they may not need to work as hard as other smart people to perform certain creative tasks. The artists and scientists in the study were nominated by panels of experts before being validated as exceptional based on objective metrics. The SMART comparison group was recruited from participants in a previous UCLA study who had agreed to be contacted for possible participation in future studies, and from advertisements in the community for individuals with graduate degrees. The researchers made efforts to ensure that age, sex, race, and ethnicity were comparable to those of participants in the Big C groups. As that, no, there it goes. There's more. Big C creativity in artists and scientists is associated with more random global, but less random local fMRI functional connectivity. Brain mechanisms underlying creativity are largely unknown, and few studies have involved exceptionally creative individuals. Probably not easy to find. We examined functional MRI connectivity in a smart comparison group, SCG n equals 24. Okay, that's and in exceptionally creative Big C virtual artists, VIS, and scientists, SCI. So this is how they determine the difference. So these are, I'm pretty sure in here we're going to be reading this shit. Groups were matched at age, sex, and estimated IQ. fMRI scans were acquired during the resting state and performance of two tasks: A, alternative uses test, AUT. Okay, man, this is a lot of abbreviations y'all motherfuckers are using. Putatively? Putatively. That sounds like potato. Potatoly. Putatively, might have never heard that word before. That doesn't happen often. Putatively measuring divergent thinking and remote associates test. You know what? What the fuck does putative mean? Putative. Generally considered or reputed to be. Okay. Interesting. All right. Putatively engaging convergent thinking. Graph theory measures of functional connectivity were compared across groups, using generalized linear mixed models. Global connectivity measures included small worldless indexing efficiency, clustering coefficient, and characteristic path length. Local connectivity measures included local efficiency, clustering coefficients within default mode, dorsal attention. Man, they measure a lot of shit. Frontoparental salience, ventral attention, and visual networks. During the rest state, global small worldness was lower for scientific people than what's SCG? Sons of bitches making me do this shit. Comparison group, the smart comparison group. So the science people and this okay. During the resting global, small worldness was lower for the science people than the science creatives than the smart people, but the visuals had intermediate values. Relative to the science creatives, the big C groups had higher local clustering coefficients during the rest state conditions, but lower local clustering during the AUT. Which one's that again? Alternative use tests conditions. No significant differences were found during the cognitive thinking test. These findings suggest that Big C creativity is associated with more random rather than more efficient global networks functional architecture with condition dependent variations in local clustering and efficiency. You know what? That actually sounds like how my brain works. It's just fucking random. Large condition dependent correlations between global and local clustering measures deserve further examination in exceptionally creative and other groups to more fully characterize the functional topology of brain networks most relevant to creativity. All right, once you get to the newsletter, you know the article's over. So, yeah. Interesting. So our brains are just, highly creative brains are just less efficient. Pretty sure normally creative brains, like if there's levels of, big C is highly creative, so then like regular creativity I'm sure also has some measure of this going on, because I don't know, it seems like something that would scale with the creativity. The more creativity, the more random and less efficient connections you have going on. But that's me spitballing. Let me scroll back up here. Okay, see crochet metal. Okay, here's where I am. Still trying to figure out what death metal is. Been inclined to wander off the beaten path. Yep, I hear you, man. Just another metal subgenre. Is fast. It's fast, and people do that low, screamy growl voice. Yeah, that's death metal. Death metal. Oh fuck. That was a mistake. Makes sense to me. Creative brains work differently, thinking outside the box. Autistic people don't have a box. Well, that one's next. Helped. Thank you. I've heard a few songs like that. That's a good way to describe it. It explains why some people daydream and mentally wander off more. I wander off in the middle of a fucking sentence. I wander off in the middle of my own sentences. There is Gwar. Is Gwar death metal? Low enough? I guess I don't know death metal. They're more theatric and they start... Okay, so we're talking death metal here. It sounds similar to doom metal. More metal talk. I was going to say, have you ever heard of Cannibal Corpse? Okay, I am also that character. There's also Viking metal. There's Viking metal? What? We're gonna rape and pillage. Fuck. I cannot do that. I can't. That doesn't work for me. I can get real deep like Batman, but I can't do death metal. I treasure my voice. Ay, ay, ay. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that they're engaging in that kind of stuff and trying to research that shit, because it's nice to know how things work, and then also when people don't understand why you are the way you are, it's like, look at my fucking brain, it actually works differently than yours. People, I think, don't understand that. They assume that everyone's brain works the same, but it don't. It does not. Rammstein is or is not death metal. Rammstein. Oh fuck, is it? Burzum is considered black metal, but they're kind of like Viking metal. What is Viking metal? I would not say that. Okay, cool. Go Batman with Russian. Batman with Russian accent. Okay, what's Batman? Tell me, where is Joker? What's a line from fucking Batman? Tell me, Harvey, do you want to live to be bad guy? That's hard. That's hard to do because I have to do the fucking tongue with the thing in the throat. Sorry, those responses were for you. Oh, yeah, clearly. Rammstein is industrial metal. That sounds right. The singer can sing rather low. I can sing rather low. Meaning I don't know if Rammstein, you beat me to it. Sherry again. Oh, yeah. Ah. I am the Batman. Here in Mother Russia, crime fights you. Oh, you're a metal fan, Sherry? Gonna jet. All right, Phil. Thank you very much, man. Take care of yourself. Have a great night. Yeah, take care. I'll see you next week, hopefully. Cheers. Have a great weekend. All right, let's learn about a little autism. Let's learn about autism. Well, shit. Do we need to go there? I mean, I guess it's not really. We're not really popping off like last time. One article just led to us talking about transhumanism and conspiracy and all this other shit. So, whereas here, not so much. We're talking about metal more than anything. Okay, cool. So that one was all right. In Russia, crime fights you. All right. So, overgrowth of key brain structure identified in babies who later develop autism. It's a sexy little baby. So, apparently, these are the regions that they found. So, the amygdala, apparently that's where the amygdala is. The amygdala in red grows too rapidly in babies 6 to 12 months who later develop autism as toddlers. So it's the amygdala. Interesting. Research led by Mark Sheen, PhD, Heather Hazlitt, PhD, and I'm assuming, I was going to say I assume they all have PhDs, but Joseph Piven, master's degree from UNC Chapel Hill, is the first to demonstrate overgrowth of the amygdala in the first year of life. Before babies show most of the behavioral symptoms that later consolidate into a diagnosis of autism. This overgrowth may be unique to autism, as babies with Fragile X syndrome show a different brain growth pattern. The amygdala, so that's interesting. If it's a brain growth pattern, there's that has implications to it. I'll get into that after if you guys want to talk. We've talked about that with Neanderthals and the genetics there. Japanese metal band Ningen Isu. Yo, what about X Japan, bro? X Japan fucking rocks. I guess they're not metal though. The Hue Wolf Totem. What was part of the brain? Oh, the what part of the brain? The amygdala. The amygdala. Check it. The amygdala is right here. This part of your brain. It looks like the back. It looks like it's here-ish. It's hard to 3D it, but amygdala. So the amygdala is a small structure deep in the brain, important for interpreting the social and emotional meaning of sensory input, from recognizing emotion in faces to interpreting fearful images that inform us about potential dangers in our surroundings. Historically, the amygdala has been thought to play a prominent role in the difficulties with social behavior that are central to autism. Excuse me. Well, Fragile X is not autism. Fragile X. Oh, what? What are you talking about? It didn't say. I don't know what you're talking about, Courtney. I don't think you interpreted. Because I said, what about X Japan was in reference to the Japanese metal band thing. And then, anyway, I was diagnosed with Asperger's ASD at 51. It explained a lot of questions in my life. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing about when people get diagnosed later in life. It's like, dude, everything makes so much sense now. Until then, people are just giving you shit. I already don't trust these people. Ninjen Isu, yeah, I think you misunderstood, Courtney. Ninjen Isu is great. Back to metal. One of my brothers has Asperger's. Crap, I have an amygdala. Everyone does. You read it in the article. Okay. Good morning, Tina. I'll read this shit again. Damn. Oh, with Fragile X syndrome. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. As babies with Fragile X syndrome show a different grade. Oh, okay. I kind of skimmed over that. You're right. My bad. I thought the X thing was related to Japan. Apologies, Courtney. You are 100% right. Fragile X syndrome. I'm not sure what that is. Let's look it up real quick. Fragile X syndrome. Fragile X syndrome is a genetic condition that causes a range of developmental problems, including learning disabilities and cognitive impairment. Usually, males are more severely affected by this disorder than females. Affected individuals usually have delayed development of speech and language by the age of 2. Okay, so this says, as basically show different brain growth pattern. So there's a difference between autism and Fragile X syndrome, is what this is saying. It's because sometimes I guess there's some confusion for some people, and they're saying that the amygdala growth is unique to autism, whereas babies with Fragile X syndrome, their brain growth pattern is different. So they're two different conditions. They're two different factors contributing to similar effects. Central to autism. Okay, so researchers have long known the amygdala is abnormally large in school-age children with autism, but it was unknown precisely when that enlargement occurs. Now, for the first time, researchers from the Infant Brain Imaging Study Network used magnetic resonance imaging to demonstrate that the amygdala grows too rapidly in infancy. Overgrowth begins between 6 and 12 months of age, prior to the age when the hallmark behaviors of autism fully emerge, enabling the earliest diagnosis of this condition. Increased growth of the amygdala in infants who were later diagnosed with autism differed markedly from brain growth patterns in babies with another neurodevelopmental disorder, Fragile X syndrome, where no difference in amygdala growth were observed. So in Fragile X syndrome, they don't have a change in amygdala growth. It's their actual brain. The brain's development pattern is different. So sleeping babies prior to MRI. Oh, so cute, little sleeping baby. Published in the American Journal of Psychiatry, the official journal of the American Psychiatric Association, this research demonstrated that infants with Fragile X syndrome already exhibit cognitive delays at 6 months of age, whereas infants who will later be diagnosed with autism do not show any deficits in cognitive ability at 6 months of age, but have gradual decline in cognitive ability between 6 and 24 months of age, the age when they were diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder in this study. Babies who go on to develop autism show no difference in the size of their amygdala at 6 months. So babies who go on to develop autism show no difference in the size of their amygdala at 6 months. However, their amygdala begins growing faster than other babies, including those with Fragile X syndrome and those who do not develop autism, between 6 and 12 months of age, and is significantly enlarged by 12 months. This amygdala enlargement continues through 24 months, an age when behaviors are often sufficiently evident to warrant a diagnosis of autism. We also found that the rate of amygdala overgrowth in the first year is linked to the child's social deficits at age 2, said first author Mark Shen, PhD, assistant professor of psychiatry and neuroscience at UNC Chapel Hill and faculty of the Carolina Institute for Developmental Diabetes. Oh, and sorry, disabilities. So let me try that one again. Said first author Mark Shen, PhD, assistant professor of psychiatry and neuroscience at UNC Chapel Hill, and faculty of the Carolina Institute for Developmental Disabilities, CIDD. The faster the amygdala grew in infancy, the more social difficulties the child showed when diagnosed with autism a year later. This research, the first to document amygdala overgrowth before symptoms of autism appear, was conducted through the Infant Brain Imaging Study Network, a consortium of 10 universities in the United States and Canada funded through a National Institute of Health Autism Center of Excellence Network grant. Fuck, these names are so long. The researchers enrolled a total of 408 infants, including 58 infants at increased likelihood of developing autism due to having an older sibling with autism, who were later diagnosed with autism, 212 infants at increased likelihood of autism, but who did not develop autism, 109 typically developing controls, and 29 infants with, okay, but how do you know? I guess what you find out once their amygdalas aren't growing, you go, oh, I guess this guy's part of our control group. And 29 infants with Fragile X syndrome. More than 1,000 MRI scans were obtained during natural sleep at 6, 12, and 24 months. Damn. So, what might be happening in the brains of these children to trigger this overgrowth and then the later development of autism? Scientists are starting to fit the pieces of that puzzle together. Earlier studies by the IBIS team and others have revealed that while the social deficits that are a hallmark of autism are not present at 6 months of age, infants who go on to develop autism have problems as babies with how they attend to visual stimuli in their surroundings. The authors hypothesize that these early problems with processing visual and sensory information may place increased stress on the amygdala, leading to overgrowth of the amygdala. Okay. Amygdala overgrowth has been linked to chronic stress in studies of other psychiatric conditions, examples depression and anxiety, and may provide a clue to understanding this observation in infants who later develop autism. Senior author Joseph Piven, MD, professor of psychiatry and pediatrics at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, added, our research suggests an optimal time to start intervention and support children who are at higher likelihood of developing autism may be during the first year of life. The focus of pre-symptomatic intervention might be to improve visual and other sensory processing in babies before social symptoms even appear. Oh, wow, that's the end. I thought that was more article. Okay, so it looks like if we can identify it, we might be able to help them so that their amygdalas don't get overburdened, don't get essentially too stressed, and that might help them. Essentially, it might lessen the overgrowth of the amygdala. But that's fascinating because so far it's just been a big mystery. Oh, well, their brains are just different. But now we know it's specifically an overgrowth of the amygdala during a very specific period of time in their lives. So this is great. Didn't come across this in my research. This appears to be new. Let me see. What's the date on this bitch? Where's the date on this bitch? God, motherfuck. All right, hold on. I'll find it. There it is. March 27th, 2022. Very new. Let me see. No one is an idiot here. Is not autism. Okay. Courtney. They're first of all, they're doing brain imaging studies on infants and with conditions that affect infants. They're not gonna like ignore us any, like there's Fragile X and autism that both start at around the same age and have similar effects. Like essentially the kids have similar issues socially. So they're imaging the brains to see what the fuck that does, to see what the differences are. So now we have actual recorded biological differences in the brain development of each of these brains. That's why they're bringing it up. It's not like they're trying to, I don't know what you think they're trying to do, but they've discovered a very something that is unique to autism and the brain development of babies with autism. But yeah, brain hurdy. I hear you. I expect it maybe because delayed speech, etc., is associated with autism traits too. Yeah, they experience a lot of similar social issues. I just don't understand why the article about autism, but then pay attention and stop complaining before I finish reading the article. Damn, I was an asshole baby. Delayed speech happens with all sorts of children. It just seems weird. The article, okay, blah blah blah. Also, I'm gonna skip you if you're just complaining. My wife's been dead for years. Who the hell, sis, I hit? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I just question the authors. Yeah, well, maybe pay attention to the article instead of complaining the whole time. I have seen a lot of generalities over autism in the last couple of years. I masked really well, fooled myself until mid-40s. The amount of people just thought it was me not understanding the traits. I have seen a lot of generalities over autism in the last couple of years. I masked really well, fooled myself until mid 40s. The amount of people just thought it was me not understanding the traits. Oh, I got you. Yeah, that makes sense. When people are perceptive, they'll point it out. They'll be like, "I think you have ADD. I think you have a thing." But a lot of people, if if you're not familiar with it, then what are you going to do? So I trust all these professionals. Well, essentially, they're not. All they're saying here is that we took pictures of their brains and we see that they went in different directions. There's nothing. There's no opinion there. It's not. They're not saying we've got everything covered. We figured out autism. It's all over now. We got you. That's not what they're saying. They're saying we were taking pictures of babies' brains from 6 months, 1 year, 24 months, and in control group brains went like this. Autism brains showed a growth of the amygdala, and Fragile X syndrome showed entirely different brain development in this direction. So that's why they're doing is reporting their observations. They're not making any assertions. They're not saying anything crazy. But this is the first time that we have actual measurable evidence of what causes autism, and that we may be able to help babies with autism, or that are developing autism, to maybe not so much do that. So don't have kids tablets. So don't give kids tablets in the first few months of life. I mean, I wouldn't, because the first few months are I don't think the tablets have anything to do with it, with the stuff here, but just in terms of like because in the beginning they don't even have good eyesight. What the fuck are they gonna do with the tablet? I didn't have tabs back in my days. Pay attention. I wasn't complaining. I was challenging. Yeah, but you're saying, well, but a good chunk of those messages were like, I just don't trust the authors. I don't know why they're bringing this up, etc. That's complaining. No, I don't know why they're bringing this up. Is essentially, you could pay attention to the article, and they explain in the article. They explain it. They say, they have these issues at this times, but we see different brain development. They explained it, Courtney. So that's why I was calling it complaining. You're right. Didn't think about the older generations. Yeah, right. We didn't even have tablets, bro. We didn't even have tablets. When my teachers noticed something different about me, they called in the shrinks and pushed me ahead a couple of grades. Got me out of their hair. Ah. Okay, guys, sure thing. See you all later. You didn't have to talk about. Talk about you how? I'm not putting you down. I'm just saying you're chatting about how you're saying that you don't understand why the article says a thing, when the articles, while I'm reading the article that explains why they say the thing. I'm not talking down to you. I know you're not challenging me. That's not what I'm saying. Why are you taking shit out of context? Yeah, you're why the authors didn't title the article differently, because most of the article focuses on the overgrowth of the amygdala in babies with autism. That is the focus of the article. It is appropriately titled. Yeah, well then, whatever. If you can't like pay attention to what an article is saying, it doesn't matter what your degree is. Yes, I did. Goodbye. Bluetooth driver updated. Need to reboot. All right. See you in a minute, one man show. Ugh. Fucking annoying. Like, let me see. Cryo. Did I accidentally open up another tab here? What is this? Anyway. Yeah. So, in case anyone needs me to read that again, I'll find it. Social behavior, they're central to autism, etc., etc. Yeah, they fucking explained it. Showed here. Let's bring this up real quick. Before babies show the most of the behavioral symptoms that later consolidate into a diagnosis of autism, This overgrowth may be unique to autism, as babies with Fragile X syndrome show a different brain growth pattern. The reason they bring it up is because they have similar behavioral symptoms. They have similar behavioral symptoms. So that's why they brought up Fragile X syndrome. Also, I mean, I'd be pissed if like my baby had Fragile X syndrome and like they're doing it, the scientists are just fucking ignoring it. They're like, oh, we're taking pictures of babies' brains to see if we can help with. Well, my baby's got some of that. No. That's not. We're not. Fuck your baby. We're not talking about you. We're just interested in babies with autism. Like, what if this has similar things? We don't care. You're never gonna find out if these two conditions are related or have elements in common or anything like that if you don't research both of them. If you don't take MRIs of both brains. You need to do both. You can't just do the one thing that you're looking for. You have to compare it to other things. That's why they have a control group. That's why there's always control groups and various other, in every study, there's the control group, there's a thing we're studying, and then there's often a third or a fourth option for what they're examining, because you can find correlations if you look at things on the peripheral of what you're looking at. Your opinion is, why did they bring it up? I don't trust them. You haven't actually stated anything. Didn't include other conditions is my point. Autism is a broad spectrum and Fragile X is not as broad. Okay. So, what's your point? What other conditions would you like to have seen them include that have similar behavioral markers that lead to a diagnosis like that? What would you have liked to see? Because you haven't said anything about that. You haven't said that. So unless you want to bring up other things you'd like them, that you would have liked them to look at, what the hell are you asking for? It's too early for stress and drama. Careful evaluation, comparison, and a stretch of our intellect is all we need. Yeah. Careful evaluation, comparison. Oh, compassion. Sorry. Careful evaluation, compassion, and a stretch. Yeah, that's what's nice about what they were saying, is that we may be able to help. It may be an overstimulation that's causing the amygdala to grow, and not necessarily, it may not be a guarantee. We may be able to help with the overstimulation of those senses, which would prevent the overgrowth of the amygdala. So autism possibly could be something preventable if this is correct. If it's in the amygdala, then, or if it's an overgrowth of the amygdala, and then it's different range of overgrowth of the amygdala, looks like it would have different severities of autism. So in terms of broad spectrum, it's still localized to a very specific part of your brain. In primary school, they checked if I was dyslexic, but I'm not, so they didn't take it any further because not much was known about ASD. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense when you were younger. Yeah, a lot of these things, especially neurological, they've been pioneered in the last, a lot of these things are new to us in our understanding of the world in the last, since like the 50s, let's say. We've been learning a lot of these things. I agree, Gina. Thanks. Have a great morning. Yeah, well, when you're spamming the chat, asking the same question over and over again, it's going to get frustrating. Maybe don't do that. Back now, what a PETA that was. A pain in the ass that was. Yeah, it's annoying when you got to restart for no reason. But hold on. It's time to forget about the BS here with the frustrating questions.
Tennis ball throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Bounce, 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 bounce. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Bounce, 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 bounce. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Helps me forget about my cancer.
Totally forgot about the cancer. Tina. Oh, wow, that is frustrating. A chat window with no chat in it. What's the point? All right. Do you have any favorite shows or movies? I think everyone does. But yeah, I do. Do you mean like favorite like, currently? Wow, that's intense. Oh, the tennis ball. Do you have any favorite shows or movies? Yeah, totally. Are you talking like long term, like lifelong in the grand spectrum of entertainment, or do you mean like right now? What am I really vibing with? What am I digging? What's how specific are you looking here? Because Star Trek Deep Space Nine is one of my tops. Babylon 5, Avatar: The Last Airbender. What's it called? I feel like I'm missing shit here. There's some shows I fucking rewatch every year, and those are some of them. And every year or two, every couple years, I'll rewatch these. There was a while where I was watching them all the time. I love Dirk Gently. I found Dirk Gently this year. I just found Dirk Gently. That shit got canceled back in 2018. What the fuck? How did such a good fucking entertaining damn show get canceled? It's so much fun. Dirk Gently. Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency. Fuck. Got canceled. I remember when it got canceled too, because I was like, I've heard of that show, but I hadn't seen it yet. If I had seen it, I'd have been telling everybody. Any shows or movies? Yeah. So those are all shows I'm talking about there. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. That's another one. That's the other animated one I was trying to think of. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. One of my top anime of all time. Amazing show. Amazing. Like the first couple seasons of Warehouse 13. I have not seen Warehouse 13. Hell on Wheels started off good. I can't wait for the new season of the Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I'm excited for the Orville. The Orville is going to be fucking great. I love it. I love that fucking show. Seth MacFarlane killed it. Dirk Gently was a show? I read the book. Oh, you read the book? I haven't read the books, but the show was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was on BBC America. It only got 2 seasons, but I wanted more. They could have gone longer. They were going like they had. You could tell that they were gonna do some shit, and it was building up. Canceled. Oh, it was such a good show. It was so quirky and fun and ridiculous and esoteric in some ways. I'm looking forward to the Orville too. Yeah, I'm stoked for the Orville. I'm bummed it got delayed so much, but there's some really great shows out there. I love Ted Lasso. Ted Lasso's another one. Ted Lasso's on Apple TV, but that show is fucking great. I think we've got 2 seasons of it. The 3rd one's coming up. When is Ted Lasso season 3? Let me look that up. Ted Lasso season 3. Ted Lasso. What the fuck? Barry season. I don't give a shit about that. Ted Lasso season 3. Oh, it's what's her name from the show? Shit, I forgot a character's name already. The cute one, the hot one. Back to the Field. Following Ted Lasso's immediate success on Apple TV Plus, the anticipation for season 3 was quite strong as the previous season wrapped on October 2021. Ahead of the show winning 4 awards at the 2021 Emmys, producer and star Jason Sudeikis revealed what an honor it was to receive much love in response to their hard work. Okay, bro, I'm trying to get to the, I'm not trying to read an article. I'm trying to get to the release date of the new season. There it goes. Although viewers only wanted more Ted Lasso after season 2, creators Bill Lawrence, Sudeikis, and Brendan Hunt previously discussed their plans to finish the story after season 3. Oh, so the story that's being told, that 3-season arc, is one that I see, know, and understand, the Portlandia alum explained. I'm glad that they are willing to pay for those 3 seasons. As far as what happens after that, who knows? I don't know. So they only have 3 seasons planned. They have a 3-season story for the show. After that, it's up in the air. But 3 seasons is for sure. And we've got that 3rd season coming. I would like more Ted Lasso, but those 3 seasons are going to be one solid block. Because they already knew going into it. They knew what it was going to be. Okay, bro, you're still not giving me a date here, though. You're just talking. Scroll down for everything. When is season 3 dropping? The series should be running to Apple TV in this summer of 2022. The writer's room started working on the season in September, with production set to begin in January. So it started in January this year. Following his win at the 2021 Emmys, Sudeikis confirmed backstage that there will be 12 episodes. So 12 episodes. And let me see. Yeah, I don't know. I guess they went into production in January. Some possible story. Okay, I don't care about storylines. Ready to film. Hunt shared a snap of him and Sudeikis boarding a plane in early January 2022. Well, he kept his caption straightforward. Here we go. Okay, yeah, going to shoot in season 3 in England. Hell yeah. All right, so I'm pretty sure we're going to get this maybe by the end of this year. I think by the end of this year we could have season 3. It doesn't say anything for sure. It says that they're in production. But I love Ted Lasso though. I love that. I love soccer. I love comedy. And Ted Lasso is fucking great. It's so heartwarming. It's heartwarming and positive and full of love. What you think of the live version of Cowboy Bebop? I'm not watching that trash, bro. That's what I think of it. Essentially, it's like this, Hugo. If you see a live action adaptation of an anime on Netflix, I'm going to wipe my ass with that shit. That's how good it is. That's what I think of it. I don't want none of it. Netflix and its live action anime adaptations can go fuck themselves. I think the first couple seasons where am I? Dirk Gently. I'm tired. Oh, tried the Orville. Dropped it. What? You dropped it? Okay. Admittedly, the first season was trying to find its sea legs. I like phrasing it that way because that's how it felt. It felt like they were trying to find a mix of comedy and the Star Trek sci-fi and the season 2 though. Season 2 was a lot more polished. Season 2 felt a lot more streamlined, and season 2 was great. So season 3 is going to be out of control. If a show gets better over time, that's a good thing. Unlike the Arrowverse shows, which fucking crashed. They just got worse and worse and worse. Shit, man. I did see the Orville. Looking forward to the Orville 2. DS9, good for you. Hell yeah, I love DS9. Douglas Adams. Yep, Douglas Adams wrote the Dirk Gently books. And Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and stuff. Why did peeps have trouble with Game of Thrones? What do you mean have trouble? Like reading it? I did. I wasn't digging it. I mean, it was good. I could tell it was good, but it didn't grab me. I didn't want to read it. I was like, I don't know. This fucking guy died out here with these things. If something doesn't get me, like I'm really picky about the fiction that I read is the thing. Hitchhiker's Guide, read all the books. Never read those books. Yes, see, David Frank knows what's up. Is Tad Williams an author? Yes. American fiction writer. Robert Paul Tad Williams is an American fantasy and science fiction writer. He is the author of the multi-volume memory, Sorrow, and Thorn series. Sorrow and Thorn series. Otherland series and Shadow March series, as well as the standalone novels Tale Song and The War of the Flowers. I never heard none of those. I've been trying to fly ever since reading Hitchhiker's Guide, but I keep thinking about it, so I just get scratched up. I got rid of Netflix years ago. That's fair, especially with all their pedo stuff. Right? I didn't make it through the first episode. Dude. So, but okay, Hugo, you want to see some anime on Netflix? You want to see some fucking anime that you're going to like? High Rise Invasion. Watch that shit. High Rise Invasion. It's a survival. It's an isekai. What is it? Action, survival, isekai. Those are the genres, I think. So, essentially, homegirl wakes up on the rooftop of a skyscraper. The skyscraper's fenced off on all sides except for an opening for a bridge that connects to another skyscraper rooftop and a small opening that with a sign that says, "Hey, go ahead and kill yourself right here." She goes, "This is fucking weird," and looks around on another rooftop. She sees a creepy motherfucker in a mask hunting a dude who then leaps to his death. And she goes, "Oh, fuck this." And survival mode begins. High Rise Invasion. Let me know what you think. Because that shit was dope. Oh, I don't like heights. I don't like heights. That show stressed me the fuck out. Stressed me the fuck out, but I could not stop watching it. Most of The Expanse was very good. I've heard as much. I was really motivated to watch it until I heard that it started. And I'm less motivated now. Dark Matter, on the other hand, Dark Matter is dope. If y'all like some sick ass sci-fi, they're 3 seasons in, and Joe's trying to get either a mini series to finish it off or seasons 4 and 5 done. I want to help with that. Orville Nation, where the hell are you? You're supposed to talk to Joe for me. but yeah, check out Dark Matter. Hopefully, I don't want to say anything, but I'm hoping I can help Joe get that show back. I wanna do what I can because that show fucking rocks. I complain about a lot. The reason I didn't watch Dark Matter for a long time was because of the name. Because it's a writing trope in sci-fi that I hate when people blame everything on Dark Matter, but that's not where the show was coming from. I was like, dude, this show's fucking great. I love it. So engage the improbability drive. The Expanse was good. Didn't read the books of The Expanse, however. I've heard that the books were pretty good about the show was pretty good about, keeping up with the books for. Yeah, I've heard is accurate, but I don't know. Just throw yourself at the ground and miss. Reading the books behind any series will alter your expectation from the series. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice. Like when I read Fight Club, because I watched the movie, and I was like, wait, this is a book? So I read the book. Sick. It didn't ruin my expectations at all. There were some things that were kind of different, but it was good. Overall, the changes they made to take it from book to movie were good changes. Are very good changes. But the book was still fantastic. Just so we're clear, Fight Club was still fantastic. Both as a book and a movie. Loved it. George R.R. Martin is a disappointment to readers. Yeah, well, you got to finish your series if you don't want to be a disappointment to readers. Thanks, guy. I'll check out High Rise Invasion. Yeah, enjoy, Aiken. Let me know what you think. That's actually one of the scripts I wrote earlier for recommending anime. One of them was High Rise Invasion. That's the first one that I wrote down. Never saw Dark Matter. I would highly recommend it, Rabbit Slug. If you're into sci-fi, Dark Matter was fun. My favorite character is 3. You can't talk about Fight Club. It's my channel. I'll talk about what I want. Oh. But yeah, it's kind of sad when you see people who are holding out hope for the Game of Thrones series or the Song of Ice and Fire. When you see them give up, it's a bummer. Like Sporking right now is in his I've just given up phase, so he's lashing out a little more, at Martin and stuff. But not so much lashing out, but lashing out about the books not ever being finished, whereas everyone else is. A lot of other people have already accepted it at this point, but he just gave up. He's new to giving up, so he ain't there yet. But Dark Matter was really cool. I started watching Dark Matter because of PJ. PJ was doing the Dark Matter thing and week by week, and he was like, he was telling me. I dropped in one day and they were talking about it. I was like, "It's pretty cool. This seems cool. I like this." I think they were watching. They're going through the episode and stuff with Joe and one of the actors, and so I watched Dark Matter, and then PJ invited me on the show, and as he says, "We're almost to the end of the show. We're here." I said, "Oh, I'm a few episodes away from that." He said, "Well, it's the last time I'm going to be able to have you on the show for this." I said, "Okay, fine. I'll grind out those last those few episodes to get there then." But Joe's a super cool guy. Joe Malazzi, I think is his name. Did I just fuck up his name? Let me see. Dark Matter. Joe. Dark Matter Joe. Malazzi. No, I said it right. Sweet. Yeah, Joe's a super cool guy. The show is fucking great. It is really good writing. There was no bullshit like writing tropes that I hated. They had a filler episode in season 3 where they go back in time. Even that shit was dope. Even that made sense and worked with the story, and it felt like it was a part of the everything cohesively. It didn't feel like we need to throw this episode in here to fill the count or something. It didn't had none of that going on. It felt so natural and like a part of the actual plot. Loved it. That's impressive. When you can make a filler episode feel like like it's part of the big story, that's good writing. That is damn good writing. But yeah, so that's Dark Matter for you. Where is Dark Matter? Where is Dark Matter a thing? Watchable, that is. Let me see. Dark Matter show. Looks like it's on Netflix. And you don't currently have the Netflix, but that's where it's at currently. It's still a great show. I'll just leave that to you to figure out, because I don't want to, I want to support Joe, so I want to encourage you to watch it on Netflix. But at the same time, I understand that that's a whole thing just for one show. The Orville Nation White YouTube channel had the Dark Matter director and some. Yep, that's what I was talking about right now with Joe. Joe is the director, the writer, creator of the show, and last year when he was doing that, I was watching the show because he recommended it, and I loved it. And then he invited me when I told him I was watching it. He says, "Oh, do you want to be on the show with us?" And so I had to catch up a little bit because I was a little behind. But that was a really good. That was a good run there. I generally I would tune in because I was intending on watching the show, and then when I was watching the show, when I would watch those streams, I'd see them talking and hanging out. But once they started talking about things that seemed kind of spoilery, I was like, I'm gonna turn the volume down on this and do some work over here. I'll leave it playing. I'm gonna leave it playing to support Orville Nation. I don't want to hear the spoilers. B5 is a fantastic show. Okay. Here's the thing. Babylon 5. They're making Babylon 5 anew. Oh crap, Netflix. Yeah, right. Battlestar. Yeah, the new Battlestar Galactica was good. It was good. I like BSG. But here's the thing about Babylon 5. So they're remaking Babylon 5, which normally it's like good news, bad news. You know that one episode of The Simpsons where Homer's he says, "Oh, that's good. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's bad." So when I heard they're remaking Babylon 5, I said, "Oh, that's bad." With Michael J. Straczynski at the helm, I said, "Oh, that's good." And then it just kind of had that kind of a reaction with it, and so I was like, okay, well, let's see what J. Michael Straczynski has to say about this, and because it's not, I think it's being made on the CW, which is what? Come on, where's the new Babylon 5 remake? It's getting rebooted. with the actual creator. So that usually doesn't happen. They don't usually bring J. Michael Straczynski. Did I say his name right the first time? Whatever. You thought it would never happen, but here we go. J. Michael Straczynski even said, I liked his answer. I really liked his answer when somebody on Twitter asked him, because he's one of the few like celebrities types, the people in Hollywood, that I actually have my alerts on for. He's not a celebrity type. He's a writer, so it doesn't count. It's different. But somebody asked him, if you could recast whatever role or, in Babylon 5, if you were to do a remake, who would you cast? His response was, these characters are very personal to the actors, and they put a lot of work into making them, and they very much own them. I don't want to, postulate on who I would recast them as. That's not cool. And that showed such compassion for his actors. I loved it. I loved his response to that. But now it's being remade. So now he has to answer that question. Sense 8 was good too, but it got canceled after a couple of seasons. Then they did the movie to finish up the story, which was fun. So let me see. Where's it going to be? Yeah, designed to air on the CW. That's the bad news. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's bad. Designed to air on the CW. Fuck the CW. The CW is fucking trash. It is fucking trash. And they're going to put it there? That's where the Arrowverse existed. Yeah, the first couple seasons were good. Yeah, the first couple seasons of The Flash were good. And then the Legends of Tomorrow got better over time, but come on, man. They just tanked everything. And the dude who played the Arrow has talked about the production issues that they had on the show, especially during like the finale when he was like dying and the show was ending for it. Like they're shit. And so that's the bad. I'm concerned because of that. So I'm glad that J. Michael Straczynski is doing it. And when I read the interview with him, he was saying that the way he's approaching it is well, I wrote that a long time ago. So it's been a lot of years. What would I do now? How would I do this show now? How would I write the same story? And so it's going to be, and of course it's going to be paced differently because we're in a new era, and he's grown a lot as a writer. And so that's exciting. I'm excited, but the C fucking W, man. Oh, God. It makes me a sad panda. I don't like it. Prime wants $27 for season 1 of Dark Matter. Oh my God. Fuck you, Prime. Watch that shit on Netflix. Really? A remake of Babylon 5? Is that a fact? Yes, it is. Straczynski. Yeah, that's what I said. I thought I got his first name wrong. But it's because I think I called him Michael Straczynski. Which is incorrect. I could swear here? Yeah, you can swear. I don't give a shit. I don't twit, so this is why I'm here. Oh, okay, you're not on the twatter. CW put Supergirl in pants. Yeah, right? The fuck kind of shit is that? Garbage, bro. Garbage. Yeah, exactly. I'm scared now. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's bad. Fuck. Iron Sky was funny as fuck. Yeah, Iron Sky was great. Iron Sky and Kung Fury. Oh, what was the show? What did I watch recently that I recommended to somebody that was like, it's like if Kung Fury and something else had a baby. Fuck. Ah, son of a bitch. I'm going to have to figure out what show I was watching that I recommended to a friend that I said that I described it that way because it was so fucking good. It'll wokeify it, yeah. I know, I'll wokeify. I don't see J. Michael Straczynski doing that exactly. He has always been kind of, progressive in some ways, but the perspective that Babylon 5 was written from was very human and very about the human condition and kind of beyond a lot of that stuff. But I wouldn't be surprised if there was a little more like representation just because you really didn't see that shit back then. In fact, it was generally not allowed. And so certain shows kind of broke the mold there, but I don't know. I hope they don't go like, well, Ivanova's a lesbian now. Fuck you, dude. The Marcus Ivanova thing was heartbreaking. Sons of bitches. I hope they don't fuck with Straczynski. Sheridan is trans now. Kosh is a furry. Yeah, it can write. That'd be the worst. After the thing with cuties, I'll never pick up Netflix again. Yeah, that's understandable. Kung Pao? Well, I mean, if there's only 3 seasons of Dark Matter, so if you choose to support that via Amazon, then and that's up to you. And um and yeah, I don't know, or you could figure out your own way. It's up to you, really. But I do like to support Joe's because it's rare to find such incredibly competent writing from such good people. If he wants the cheek, sorry, if he wants to check, wokeness is his new best friend. I think he might be able to get away with like some light, you know, of that stuff because, for example, in my book, I've got a gay character in a position of command on the Rampart. The second in command of the Rampart is gay. He has a husband at home, and Maya is bi. She hits on the captain of the Olympus. I've got little things like that, but it's not. It's just because that's I, you know, the gay second in command was on purpose. That was part of kind of how I see society moving and things going, and I wanted to paint a very particular picture of that side of things and the other side. There's reasons I done did what I did, but yeah, like you can have that stuff in there. You can have representation without jamming it down people's fucking throats. You know what I mean? I like that Russian. I like the Russian. Oh yeah, Ivanova? Yeah. Ivanova's fucking great. I can't get banned yet? Molari will have blue hair and Delenn will be gender fluid. Molari will have blue hair and then he'll have like a thing over his face. I could see actually them making Molari gender fluid or some shit. I don't know. So stupid. I hope they don't do anything fucking dumb because Babylon 5 is such an amazing show. And it doesn't, like, that's the thing about sci-fi. It's about sci-fi's allegory about all different kinds of people and, you know, telepaths, for example, is they have all their own things going on, but you can relate to anyone can relate to something when you take away the labels that they have in real life. So that's part of what fiction does for people is in real life people have these labels that they are attached to, that they have feelings about. And if you start talking about that stuff, people might shut down and not listen. But if you take away those labels and you put it in a new context, it allows people to reframe the way they think about the things they already have opinions on. And so when I show, I choose to use a VPN to protect my online banking transactions. That's not all it's good for, I hear. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. But yeah, so that's the thing about sci-fi, which is frustrating when people who don't understand sci-fi, like, they're like, I need explicit representation. Like, you don't understand what this is for, do you? You don't understand how sci-fi works at all. I'm bad with names. Yeah, I can be bad with names too. I'm better with fictional names than real names. Real people's names, I forget all the fucking time. Made up names, I remember. Poor Veer will just be chronically confused about his gender identity. Oh, poor Veer. Oh, man. Rest in peace, I think. Veer, Babylon 5. So many of the actors from Babylon 5 have gone now. Yeah. June 26, 2017. Stephen First, rest in peace, man. Rest in peace. His story was incredible when his interview, like his audition. So his audition for Veer's audition for Babylon 5 was he walks into like the audition at like area where everyone's in there with their reading the thing and getting ready to go in and and audition for the role, and he walks in and everyone's got their hair done up. Everyone's got their hair like for the thing, and so he walks in, he sees that everyone's got the hair going on, and he just walked in like some schmuck for after work or something. He's like, "Oh no, oh no, I am not going to get the role like this. This isn't going to work. Oh shit, oh shit. Okay, what do I do?" And so he goes into the bathroom, and then he's like, he gets the soap and he's like trying to just do something with his hair, and then he gets in his eye. He's like, there's soap in my eye. And he's trying to wash it off. And then that's when they call him into the audition. And he's like, oh fuck. Okay, so he goes on to the audition. He's like, hi, I'm so sorry. It's just I saw the people with the hair, and then I tried to do the thing, and then this happened. I got soap in my eye, and he's just like trying to explain himself. And the audition people are like, oh my god, it's Veer. You're hired. And he says, what? That's how I got the fucking role. That's how he got the fucking role, man. Oh, oh my god, dude. I love it. Yeah, and if you can find the video of him telling that story, if you guys want, I'll look that shit up right now. I love that, hearing that story from him. But oh my god, it was because that's fucking Veer all the time. He's just getting fucked, and he's like, I'm sorry, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Veer, you incompetent fool. Do you know what you have cost our empire? Ivanova had the sleepover with the psychop. Oh yeah. That's right. Forgot about that. My entire network runs through a VPN 24/7. Guy sitting on the egg was funny. Oh yeah, the Orville. Oh, what's his name? Bortis. I need to rewatch the Orville if it took me that long to remember his name. I've got a reason to rewatch the Orville. Yay! An interstellar war will fire up over mistranslated pronouns. Noise. Yeah, right? Chekhov was an asshole in B5. Oh, dude, yeah, he was amazing. He was an incredible villain. All Centauri will have multicolored mohawks. Well, they're sideways mohawks. They're not exactly mohawks. This mohawk. Great character, however. Yeah, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Poor Norn. Norn. Oh, Narn. Oh, the Narn. That's right. Yeah, the poor Narn. Yeah, they really got a shit deal there. Malari was a great actor too, dude. That show was stacked with great actors. Malari, Veer, Jakar, fucking. Oh shit! Come on, Tron. What's your name? Bruce Boxleitner. Bruce Boxleitner. Bruce Boxleitner. Fuck, son of a bitch. Bruce Boxleitner. Why is that such a tongue twister? Bruce Boxleitner was great. Ivanova was great. Marcus was great. But Delenn was amazing. Well, I remember when my friends were watching. Okay, when my friends were watching Lost, the show Lost, Delenn played the French woman, and so I wasn't watching Lost. I had fucking college. These assholes didn't. So I was working my ass off. They're sitting here watching Lost, and so I'd pop in and out. I'd see, when I'd go visit and whatever. And so one time I'm like, all right, guys, I gotta go. I'll see you later. And they're all getting together to watch Lost because I was going home. And then I see Delenn walk out, and they're all around a campfire, and Delenn walks out from the forest, and I was like, oh my god, do you guys know who that is? And they said, no, she's some French woman. I meant the fucking actress. You guys know I don't watch the show. What the fuck was that reaction? Yeah, right? It was so cool. What do you want? You moon-faced assassin of joy? One of my favorite insults from the whole fucking show. What do you want, you moon-faced assassin of joy? Ah, Fester was amazing. I think he meant Narns. Yeah, he did. Yeah, Google autocorrected Narn, which is nice. I put Narn, it didn't work. It gave me a fantasy thing. I put Narn Babylon 5. It said, did you mean Narn? Yes, that's what I meant. That's right, Bester. Yeah, Bester was a motherfucker. Tron, dude. Yeah, Bruce Boxleitner. That's why I was like, come on, Tron, what's your name? I knew it would come to me. I just had trouble saying it. Ivanova per. Oh, yeah. That's my kind of woman. Like, that's growing up. Like, I get why I like tough girls. I get why I like tough women. Because I grew up with them. Dax, Kira, Ivanova. Those were my childhood crushes. That's who I was about growing up. Other kids may have been watching 90210 and shit. I was watching Kira and Dax and Ivanova. Oh my god. That's a woman. Garibaldi. Garibaldi does not get along with the rest of the cast. Apparently he's kind of a dick. Or was. I think he's dead too. Let me see. Garibaldi. Rest in peace if he is. But they did not get along. Yep. Died June. That's not right. That's an actual person. Let me see. Jerry Doyle. There he is. Yep, 2016 in Las Vegas. 6'3". What a tall motherfucker. Yeah, so he died in 2016. Damn. I thought it was later than that. That's a good list of toughy gals. Yep. Mm-hmm. That's what I was about. Ooh. I'm still about Nerisse. Oh my god. Let me see. Kira Nerisse. How do I spell Nerisse again? Oh, fucking nailed it. Nerys. Fucking nailed it. Nana Visitor, that's right. Dude, when I saw Nana Visitor like recently grown up, I saw them at the DS9 thing. I saw her talking. I was like, ooh, I chose wisely as a child. Still look good. Spouse. Okay, so she's not married. She's single. I mean, I don't know if she's single. She may have a boyfriend, but she's not married. So 64? Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. Nana Visitor. Find me. You know what? Let's just fucking pull up pictures of Nana Visitor because she's beautiful. Fuck off. Button. Look at her. She's lovely. Look at that. Yeah, the 64. That's a solid 64 right there. That is a solid 64. As a kid, I very much enjoyed this version of Nerisse. I was like, oh my god. Opposite world, Nerisse she's a handful. Damn, look at her. Time has treated her well. So yeah, that's Nana Visitor. Or Kira Nerisse. Childhood crush. Wouldn't it be great if she was watching right now? And she's like, hey. Where am I at? Yep, tough women. If they hang around, they do it because they want to. Yes, exactly. They don't fuck around. Tough girls don't. If they're hanging around, they want to. If you're pissing them off, if you're a pain in the ass, if you're then they'll they won't bother. Bill Mummy's still around. Bill Mummy, is that Oh yeah. Lost in Space. What's his name? The Mimbari guy. Yeah, he's still around. He was younger than the other ones though. He was a lot younger. There aren't many left. Yeah, there really aren't. It's so sad. Sinclair was not the first one, but yeah, that's when we found out about his brain thing. Damn nerds. Vox is easy to replace. I don't know who Vox is. Who's Vox? Vox. What happens if I just type in Vox here on? Okay, that gives me a lot of. Oh wait, did you mean the news and opinion website owned by Vox Media? Nah, that can't be right. By the way, Malari was also a Tron dude. Really? Malari was in Tron? No shit. I did not know that. Nah, yeah. I couldn't remember her. Usually I remember her name because it's so unique, but it just wasn't coming to me. And it's like Slavic, so the nouns sound like Spanish. I haven't seen DS9 in a bit. Yeah, I'm rewatching DS9 now. I've been watching episodes like at night. Hey, what's happening, Angelus? She was in Battlestar Galactica. Who was? Nana Visitor was in that. But what? What? No, she wasn't. Load faster, motherfucker. Battlestar Galactica? What? Emily Kowalski. Faith. 2008. Faith. The episode. She was in an episode. Damn. I guess I didn't recognize her, or maybe I didn't. I just don't remember. Oh, shit. Gotta watch Battlestar again. Just for Nana. Now that's aging gracefully. She is beautiful. Yeah, she is absolutely beautiful. Get that way. And you know what I think it is? She looks happy. She looks like a happy, healthy, like mature individual that doesn't like need other people to be happy. And when you're happy people tend to age really well. That woman, a broom and pointed hat. I'd let her make me cookies. Whether or not she made cookies, I would gobble up her cookies. Hey, Rabbit Slug. I was more of a Dax fan. Yeah, Dax was great, and Dax was cool. Like for me, I was like, they're both really pretty, but like in terms of, and they both appealed to my personality is the thing. Like Dax, for example, with that Klingon energy, I love that shit. But Kira was like a spicy Latina, she had that going on. So it was as a kid, I was like, these two girls, I don't know who I would pick, but Nana was definitely one of my childhood crushes, though. That would be funny if she was watching. That would be amazing. So beautiful. Much younger. Yeah, much younger. I didn't know that. Lanier. Oh, yeah, Lanier. Will Robinson. That's right, Lanier. Couldn't remember his name. He was a little kid from Lost in Space, the original one. He played Crom. Who played Crom? Crom. Babylon 5. Crom. Huh. I'm not getting any results for Crom. I rewatched the Tron movies not too long ago. I kind of want to rewatch the original Tron because I haven't watched that one in a while. I don't believe Peeps. What don't you believe? Probably got the name wrong. Vox, the guy that turns into an angel. Oh. You mean the angel? Um. Shit. The Vorlon. What's his name? Kosh. That was Kosh. Yeah, Kosh. Um. Kosh was cool. Kosh was an enigmatic motherfucker. She was dying from cancer in that Battlestar Galactic episode or season 2, I guess. Oh, she was dying from cancer. Oh man, yeah, I was not. I did not realize that was Nana Visitor. Do you mean Kosh? Yeah. Peter. Oh yeah, easy to replace Kosh. Who played Kosh? Let me see. Kosh. Ah, Babylon 5. You just type Kosh, you get restaurant, I guess. Played by Adrian Chamberlain, who is a voice actor, and he is apparently still alive. Good for you, man. But yeah, really, anyone could be Kosh. Peter Jurassic Londo played Crom in Tron. Oh, Crom from Tron. No shit. That guy? Oh, that's wrong. Oh, fuck, it is him. Ah, what? Bruh. Hold on. Look at this motherfucker right here. That is him. I did not know. That's nuts, man. I wonder if that's how they got Bruce Boxleitner when they needed to like, hey, don't you know Tron? You can get that. You can get him over here. From a movie? Yeah, from Tron, the Tron movie. What is the riddle of steel? I am fairly good with faces. That's nuts, man. I haven't seen Tron in so long. But yeah, dude, that is insane. This motherfucker right here looks like Adam something from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Adam. Is that it? What's his name? Brooklyn Nine-Nine. What's this motherfucker's Andy Samberg? This motherfucker looks like Andy Samberg. Doesn't he? Oh, pardon. But yeah, Peter Jurassic. Cool fucking name, too. Oh, wow. Another connection made. Yeah, right? Riddle of Steel. Don't get caught. Oh, okay. Tron rocks. I loved that he was in the Neutron too. Not him, but Bruce Boxleitner was in the Neutron. When I saw him, I was like, yeah, good on you guys. Get his ass in there. And then he also, of course, did the face doubling stuff, but what's your name? Crom. He's so different. Like his personality. That's freaking cool, man. I love learning this kind of shit. Let me see. Fucking Londo. Pinche Londo, man. Oh shit, I'm at 19 likes. Yo, if anyone hasn't dropped a like, let's see if we can get me to 20. That'd be dope. That's fucking Hot Rod. It's fucking Hot Rod. Wait, Hot Rod from what? Is that from it's hilarious. Hot Rod. You mean the guy from in the Tron image? Oh yeah, Hot Rod. That's right, the movie. Andy Samberg. That Hot Rod movie is fucking funny, dude. Did you know that when they filmed Hot Rod, that scene where they do the jump on the van? They like go up the ramp. There's a van, and then they go up the ramp, and then he crashes and eats shit. The stunt double who did that broke his leg doing that shit. And you see it because they always use the clip where someone got injured in movies. If someone got fucked up, they use that clip. And so, or they use that shot, I should say, more accurately. So he broke his fucking leg. So if you watch Hot Rod, watch that part. His leg just. Katie Sackhoff is hottie in BSG. Oh my god, dude. This one Halloween, this girl was just as Katie Sackhoff. So fucking something fucking sexy about it. But yeah, Katie Sackhoff is gorgeous. Again, tough girls. Love it. Like Scarlett Johansson, for example. Yeah, hot. Banging hot. Beautiful. Lovely. But as soon as I found out that she trains for her own stunts and does all not trains for fighting and does all her own shit, she doesn't just let the stunt doubles do everything. I was like, she trains. That's when she actually became like attractive. There's a difference between being hot, being pretty, and being attractive. Attractive is not necessarily a physical thing, or just a physical thing. Katie Sackhoff was also in Bionic Woman remake. Really? She was also in that movie with the soldiers with the. No, it's a different one. She was in some space show that I didn't like. It was on Netflix. There's a space show because it felt like every episode they were just trying to do the next sci-fi trope for the show and just running themselves through the sci-fi tropes. And it didn't feel like this. It was a cohesive story the same way, whereas Dark Matter does. I love her last name. You know why. You know why, you perv. She was good in the last Riddick movie. Oh, she was in the last Riddick movie. See, I didn't know who she was back when I watched those movies. Now I do. And now I give a shit. I have to check it out. But oh yeah. Oh, pardon me. Oh man. What other strong whammons were we into growing up? What else is out there?
Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man.
Oh, hey, Hugo, you might enjoy this one. Check this shit out. I love that you can hear him going, ooh. I don't remember Sackhoff being in Riddick. Yeah, was she in? I thought that's what we were saying here. I thought we were talking about also in Mandalorian. Yeah, I know she was in Mandalorian, but talking about someone else? Where is my rug? My rug? What are you talking about, rug? Rug. Do you mean...
Hey, somebody come get her, she dancing like a stripper. Hey, somebody come get her, she dancing like a...
72%? What the hell? You running a channel or a car wash? Why everybody leaving?
She showed her tits in Riddick. Well, I didn't have that much motivation to go rewatch Riddick. I do now. Greetings, Dr. Forbin Colossus. A pleasure to see you. It's been a little bit. How have you been? Welcome back. Missed it by that much. Yeah, right? I was watching this motherfucker run at it. I was like, oh, I see what he's going to do. I don't think he's going to make it. Oh, he's not going to make it. And then once you realize he's not going to make it, it's just a countdown to the inevitable. Squirrel. Hey, Tina. Tina laughing her ass off. I want my rug back. I'm not following with the rug thing. Rug. Should I scroll up? Rugs. Rugs. Is there a clip? Shit, I don't know, man. Well, I know Drew's not here, but my sound doesn't go out when I play this one. It just gets in my fucking face. So, yeah. I love this shit, though. He just comes back. You know what? Fuck this guy. Fucking drop kicks his ass. I love it. I fucking love it.
The booths around the area because they have a full weekend, then a day, and then the 4th of July. Here's an actual customer out here. What's the best kind of firework to buy?
Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?
Fucking cameraman laughs at you. That Riddick, I completely forgot about that movie. It was like which one was it? They said it was the last Riddick movie, right? There was 3, I think. All right. Yeah, bro, what are you talking about? What rug? What rug? Because I already got all the topics for tonight, right? Regrowing bones, autism, creative brains, pyramid builders. All right. I'm not following with the rug talk. I'm not following.
That does not make sense. Why would a Wookiee, an 8-foot-tall Wookiee, want to live on Endor with a bunch of 2-foot-tall Ewoks? That does not make sense.
That's why I don't understand what you're talking about. All right, but I think I'm gonna get out of here. If y'all haven't dropped a like yet, I mean y'all stuck around for quite a while. I really appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun, and I love that we got into sci-fi talk. Fuck yeah, dude! I love that shit. I love it. It's Friday. I won't see y'all till Monday. I'm gonna miss you because this is a shitload of fun, and I always learn stuff reading these articles. So it's actually like I used to wake up every morning, start my day reading for like an hour or two, just reading these articles like this, like I do here. But I mean, not out loud to people, but reading articles. And so now I've just kind of flipped that, put it at the end of my day, do it here with you guys, so we can all learn together. Wookie wanted to dominate the Ewoks basketball team. Lebowski? Oh, the Lebowski. That's right. My rug back. He said I could take anyone I want. Oh, wonderful. Aiken, it's been a pleasure. Good day, Dr. Forbin Colossus. Kai sent you the revised synopsis earlier today. Rock and Roll, I was actually about to check my email after the show, so good to hear. But thank you all very much for hanging out. Much love. I appreciate you. Have a fantastic weekend. And yeah, I guess I'll see you Monday. Have a good night. Sleep tight. And I send you off to the weekend with a little bit of hope from one of my favorite sci-fi series, universes, etc. Formative stuff for me here. Much love, everybody. He smacks forehead. Yo, I go through shit so quick, I forget what I talked about 2 minutes ago. So, bye, everybody.
Yeah,
that's the wrong clip. Damn it.
You recognize that famous sign, huh?
Oh, yes, senor. It is a number 2.
That is not a 2. That is a Z.
Oh, if you say so, senor. But in the school, that is how they teach my granddaughter to draw, too.
Well, I say it is a Z for El Zorro.
Zorro! Oh, Zorro! Oh, Zorro!
That is a little more like it.
That's a little more like it. Hey, thanks, Hugo. I'm glad you had fun. Sleep is a concept. Take care, everybody. Much love. Hasta luego.
Second start to the right. And straight on till morning.
Set a course. For home.
I'm reading an ion storm on that trajectory, sir. Should I go around it?
We can't be afraid of the wind, Ensign. Take us to Warp 4.
It is the unknown that defines our existence. We are constantly searching, not just for answers to our questions, but for new questions. We are explorers. We explore our lives, day by day, And we explore the galaxy, trying to expand the boundaries of our knowledge. And that is why I am here. Not to conquer you with weapons or with ideas, but to coexist and learn.
Let's see what's out there. Engage.